welcome back to Sit Down Rolling. Hi Ben. Ben's here. This is a surprise. John's here. Jason's here. Adam's here. Joe's here. Rebecca's here. I'm obviously, but we'll push on. I have a very big Red Bull.
What, your name was Matt, not Arthur.
Incoming boom.
Boom. Speaking of boom, New Episode Doc 2 is pretty fucking good.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
New Episode Doc 2 was called Boom. It was pretty fucking good.
Well, I've not
To
seen
be
it.
honest with you, they should have started off the series with that. If they'd done like the first 3 episodes in reverse, I feel like the figures in the Motus would have been better. Because Space Babies is a bit weird.
What on earth are you folks talking about?
Doctor Who.
Now we talk about it, and I'm not screaming and wishing death upon a man.
I still am.
So does that mean that you liked it then? Because you said something about if you didn't, you give it 3 episodes.
I'm going to give it 2 episodes, and if it was shit, I would have killed myself. I'm still here.
The Devil's Code.
Please don't. I want to finish the campaign. Also, I like you.
I just want good Doctor Who. I don't ask for much in life. Just good Doctor Who.
Just good.
Can you live with Dr. Pepper?
Anything with Doctor in it, I'm fine. And that's the spin-off I need. An episode where the Doctor's just about Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Oz.
It would just be Doctor Who, but it's just... Oh.
It's just a puppet of a Doctor Who.
What about Dr. Oz?
No.
Dr. Robotnik? Do you even know who I'm talking about?
No.
To be fair,
I probably do, but I can't
to
think
be
of it.
fair though, they did
Doctor
some
Strange?
recording in Liverpool for the Devil's Code, and then they just scrapped
one of
all of
those
it.
celebrity type doctors
And it's part of that recording.
had a run at the same position.
So my name wasn't in the credits.
Got beat by Fair.
Oh, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
No, not Dr. Phil.
Fair time.
His name was Dr.
You went
Phil.
on Dr. Phil?
No.
What?
No.
Anyway, should we
Sidetracked.
run the intro video while we still have some brain cells?
Yes, please.
Can I have silence for a cut, please?
Turns out.
No, I can't. John! Shut up, I need to do a cut. We're back. So,
I still don't like it.
I think Heris is dead. Try me.
No. You exploded.
Oh my god, Heris had my landmine. What?
Oh no.
Man line.
The Motus fell into a time rip. Oh my god.
I still
I need to get one of these.
He's the doctor.
I mean, he is the best doctor.
You are a pretty good doctor.
I can make you a cup of coffee or something.
No, God, I hate coffee.
He's had enough caffeine.
He's better than
He'll end up
Eccles.
choosing out better.
He's nearing the physiological limit that he should be taking. Probably over.
It's some green.
Yeah, I can give you some green.
That means something else.
I don't want to know what green is. Have you made another green thing?
Yeah, this week's thing isn't green. Isn't
Broccoli.
purple. It's green. It's not broccoli. It's spinach.
Oh, that ruins the game.
Are you going to spend the next 10 minutes guessing what I had for
I've
dinner?
talked about Doctor Who again, and I'm happy now. Anywho, last time someone wrinkled a bag. Oh my god, somebody's
I need to rewatch this series.
No.
Too lazy to put the DVDs in.
Anyway, he's on fire. When we last left off, I didn't write a recap because I'm tired. But basically, Celban went to a room, the room you've all been to with the doors, investigated it, learned some things, learned that Calicius and Vesha are in some form of cycle of renewal repeating. What that means, you don't quite know. You realise that Calicius, a bit of him, was trapped within this thing where Vesha, a bit of a hair shard, was trapped inside this estrogis-like creation that follows me on an island where the sword is going to be located, which is why Bahamut and Tiamat had a battle there, blah blah blah, history stuff, fun. You then returned Celban to life, who was able to battle death and kind of overcame him in an interesting way. Returned to life, you went shopping for a bit.
How close were you to losing that fight?
Yes.
Pretty close.
Yeah. How close?
I got down to 20 hit points at one point.
Like
And then healed and then down again, right?
No bit.
No, it'll be in.
No, then I backed
You
off.
lost death, boom, done. And yeah, after that, what you guys do?
If you lose the death, you like.
You can't.
just list them. You still go to the afterlife.
You're in the afterlife, you can't go back.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh no, so if you
Unless
lose
it's
to
free
death,
You just delete it.
no.
Man, can you do a favour and send a list of the gods and Aphrodite again because I can't find it.
I'll put it in the Facebook. That's good, it's good.
It's not one of your soul is deleted, is it?
Basically, well, if you lose to death, so you only go to death's. Random sign up.
Yeah.
You only go to the plane of death when your soul isn't in the afterlife. So when you die after that, straight away. If you try and come back, you have to go through the void of death, and if you lose to death, death claims your soul.
So you're deleted.
You're basically your soul is death's from now on. So you basically just have an eternity in that horrendous plane of death.
Fun.
It's not always bad, you know.
It's pretty bad.
At least it's, you know, you got 3 healthcare, housing. It's better than Total
Oh,
Gun.
I don't know. What? Beat me to it by a second.
There's no colour.
Continuation of recap.
Oh, that kind of. You get one shopping. Discussed a bit of the plane of fire. And yeah. You're all back in the manor. Been a long week. I might have missed some stuff out. Apologies.
Contacted soon.
Message soon. You can send some sendings. One thing I need Celban to do the correct, I didn't just before. Can you make me a saving throw using your intelligence, please?
Sure. What day is it on? So what number does what
This
number
is,
down?
this is basically when you first came back to life.
So do I have a -4?
Yes.
But plus.
Yeah, because it would have been since you're all around the rules.
30.
You asked the Artificer to make it with intelligence saving throw.
I was also going to cast sending on one more person that I wrote in my notes because I forgot last week.
Go for it.
I am messaging Prince Heflon.
Ah, yeah, that's a no hit Bond's voice. I've forgotten it. That was Elsa's.
Yeah.
It was.
What was his voice?
Can't remember, but I do remember that the size ratio between him and his partner is
Yeah, he's
very convenient.
he's a small king.
John King Giant.
Yeah, she's like 20 feet now.
She's like 25 feet, he's like 18 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go, 5, 10
Like
feet.
bugs compared to them.
Yes, they treated us as such.
Like
Well,
how
also
ants are bugs to you.
How do you spell that?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I got it right.
never underestimate the strength of an ant army.
Never underestimate strength of
To
the
be fair, I could probably fight 5 times.
Anyhow,
But yeah, I would just ask him for advice on travelling to the plane of fire.
you can get back.
And
Oh,
if
what
he's
was
got
his
any
voice?
resources for
What
us
was
that we
it?
can borrow.
What was his voice?
Gotta
Oh.
dive and you gotta think.
Let's go back in memory banks here. It was similar to Elsa, wasn't it? It was very jovial.
Yeah.
It was deep like a giant. Oh, my good friend Igneous, very. No, he wouldn't. No, he would pretend if I kill us. No, he would know the spell. He's not an idiot who kills and can't cast it. Good friend Igneous, pleasure to hear from you. I've never been myself. My ancestors come from there. Travel light. Eventually, metal will melt.
24.
Good. Bye.
Goodbye's one word.
Is it
Who is
24
it?
or
Bye.
29?
Right, where is you in the Discord?
Me is here.
Where they are.
I'll give everyone a heads up, and whoever wants to wear leather armor, I will have bought leather armor for you.
Celban already has some. He's been shopping. But thank you.
I wear a dress.
It won't let me send.
I'm going to remind people about their weapons.
I've got a gift for you.
What?
They don't want their weapons to melt.
I mean, that hammer that I'm using is magical.
Basically, from what you guys, I'll do a quick
Magical.
remembrance. Anything non-magical will melt. Magical items will melt, but take a lot longer to. Anything, flammable may catch fire. Magical will catch fire within a while. Metal armor, going to be unbearable to wear. Heavy armor is going to slow you down.
Only bring 2 dresses.
Yes. Eventually, things will essentially start to heat up. The effect of heat metal will apply to items and armor, magical or not. More magical stuff will last longer, but eventually everything there melts and burns away.
I need to wait to get fire.
We'll leave most of my common shit
That's
in
what
my
I need to
room.
do. I only get it for like a certain amount of time.
Also, if you've got like resistance to fire and stuff, you're way better off. You'll be fine. Immunities, you're fine. Don't worry.
I'm gonna go find Iggy.
Okay.
Iggy,
Yeah.
I have a gift for you.
Instantly suspicious insight check.
Okay.
8. What do I get with an 8?
I'm not lying. Do I have to roll?
Yeah, I mean,
How does this work when you're not lying?
off an insight check. What does Igneous?
Igneous
Yeah.
is trying to gauge Heris's intentions with this
Trying
approach.
to be nice to give you a gift that I think might be helpful. I mean, so what it is, yes, okay. I take out the Wand of Arcana,
You.
the fake one,
Okay.
and I hand you the one I got made to look like a fake one. And I go, you might be able to maybe use this.
For what?
Maybe you can switch them with someone. Since you're the sneaky type, and I'm really
But
not very good.
You'd have to break attunement.
What do you want?
Thank you. Like, genuinely,
What do
thank
want?
you.
Just an idea.
It's a good idea. I'm just thinking of the practicalities.
Okay, well, you might be able to
Being close enough to use this would put
switch them.
whoever switched them in very close danger.
Just know the shell and Cali, I don't know.
Sell it!
Sell it. Anything your brass.
Well, thank you. I'll add it to my bag of holding.
So it's the one that looks like the one of Arcana.
Oh, I used my bag of holding again. Thank
It's
goodness.
not a magic item. It looks.
It's made of paper mache and a shiny ring you found.
It's made of metal. It's meant to look like the one of Arcana.
It looks pretty good.
The leather armor you gotten, is it magical?
I would have got at least +1 achievement. +1. Oh,
Okay, I'll
leather
find out how
armor.
much that will cost for you now.
Mine isn't because I can just touch it and it becomes magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can probably. I mean, Mando's probably got a bunch of.
I'll have nipped round for whoever wants it.
Could you very quickly check the rarity of that for me? I'm just trying to get this.
I think it would be uncommon for +1.
I believe it is. So I'm trying to get this
I
thing.
don't know the rarity of items off by heart.
I know some of them, not all of them.
What would sort
Is
of?
You could buy studded leather instead of leather.
Level 1
Yeah.
scroll, so they'll be
Better.
like 100 gold.
I use the boat if you want. I'm double check.
I think that actually works out better for me.
Yeah, it would have been studded leather. That makes a very good point. +1 studded leather.
The leather that has metal in it.
Technically, you don't have to get it studded with metal. You can get it.
That's true.
You can get it studded with like a hard leather.
Well, I only sell it with big things of metal in it. No, yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
gonna be like reinforced with like bits of again hard leather, like a plasticky type substance. They can do stone and stuff as well.
And mirror.
Some gems. You want to be really fancy like that small. Wood again. I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
But they'd even like stud it with like hide and stuff, like bits of animal. Anything that was stronger than leather. Right, this should now work. For some reason, Discord will never send you any images on your laptop. I'm hoping it's going to come through in order. It might not, so yeah.
I'm gonna leave most of my other bullshit in the safe, Matthew.
Sure.
We do have a good safe.
No fucking bolt.
Studded leather +1 light.
And it goes to the vault.
Blue?
Blue, that would be
Rare?
rare? No, oh god, rare, okay.
Rare's pretty
So you're looking for about studded leather +1,
Whoever needs it.
2,000 gold each. Mandel do for 2,000 for you, normally 2,500.
I'm okay.
Who needs armour?
I'll need armor.
So I've got 1.
Yeah, I've just bought the scrolls of mage armor.
Cool.
So I think that works
So
out better for
does
me.
Click need it? Click's got leather already, doesn't he?
Well, yeah, you don't have to order any armor.
And I've swapped into
It'd
mine, so I
be-
just need to
it'd be
order
the
one set then
same,
for
but
Erdan.
Mage armor means that you've got like nothing.
Yeah.
So if you add +1 studded leather to yours,
I also last week Matt completed making the endothermic cube.
You did.
Instead of the thermic cube.
Take it off.
Now it's basically the area around you. Comfortable.
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage on that save.
and anyone in the vicinity, in the range of the cube.
I've got mine.
How's the range of the cube?
15 feet.
Yeah, go on.
Okay.
Well, is it within your armour?
Oh,
If it is, I'd cut it down by 5 feet, just basically.
yeah, I would have built it into my armour
So
again.
it'll be basically 10, so
10 feet.
10 feet around you.
Inbuilt
Is that +2, Rebecca?
Plus one.
Plus one.
Oh, plus one.
Basically built in it.
Plus 2 is very expensive.
Karen?
Like even my
Yeah,
armor
I've
that
got-
is plus 2.
That's what I was using the
and
first.
hand me down.
I have a feeling now it's going to be, but I just want to check. If I take off the cheese plate, if I'm still attuned to it, would I still get the
No,
rage?
that's
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
I've been like, cool, my weapon does extra 2-6
Do
damage.
you have anything
That's
else
like
that you
Overwatch,
that you need tuned to?
For some reason.
Uh,
It won't let me send 20 bits.
I'm going to wear my white dress.
What's the spell guard shield made of?
Glamoured and changed.
Spell guard is no.
Do you want to ring a
So Celban recommends you folks to
It's got a
put items in your bag of holding when not using them, so they can cool down.
Your room, mask your rooms in it.
Yeah, that
You
would
take
be
that.
Yeah, I'll do that with my shield.
Because I'm currently not wearing it. Cause
I don't like being without my shield, especially with my AC this low.
I did not mean to use that.
Who are you guiding bolting there, Erdan?
Who does?
Fucking hell. We didn't got it, gosh. Everyone's gone. I'm not.
Okay, I'm just
Guy
going to
was
put
cast as one of my attacks.
my simulacrum scroll in the vault.
For some reason I can't. Why are you not cooperating?
Question: will Diep melt?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I had to put him in and out of the bag of holding there.
Well, if he's attached to you.
Oh yeah, if he's inside my armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that works.
For some reason I can't log into anything.
Are you locked out?
No, it's just this code won't let me send the images for some reason. It's making me log into Facebook by now.
Question.
I've never logged in on my laptop before.
Molag is a fire sword. Would it melt?
No, we would still get warm because it's not made of metal.
Mm.
The handle would
Yeah,
still
yeah,
heat up.
So, but it wouldn't melt under the heat.
Gets his extra.
Eventually it would, because the plane of fire is hotter than the fire weapon.
What do they build stuff out of there? Guess we're gonna find out.
Brass iron, because brass have a higher melt than most metals.
Okay.
Hence why everyone's made brass.
Does it have a high
Especially in Dungeons and Dragons, it doesn't melt in the plane of fire because the plane of fire is not warm enough to melt it.
It
The
has
answer to your
fire
question is
affinity.
no.
Yeah,
It's magical brass.
it's magical brass. What am I? Why is
Shut up, no logic in
It's
a
the
fancy game.
colloquial name for a fancy metal they find in that plane.
Right.
Weirdly, they call it brass.
Yeah.
For some reason I can't log in to anything. It's all being
And then you get the shield. So 19.
So on the plane of fire, we're looking for Gith,
Yeah.
and
Oh, is it? What have you got?
we are
Nah.
Oh,
hoping that
Yeah.
While everyone's out grabbing stuff, could I grab my
Yeah,
own
it
and add in?
Yes, give me 2 minutes to sort this first.
how long do they last for?
8 hours, isn't it? Mage armor?
Yes.
Oh, that's really good.
You just get a few scrolls of it. They shouldn't be too expensive.
Motus causing drama in Igneous' love life.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
So we are long resting before we go, aren't we?
Trust me, by the end of this, somebody you're not going to be the only person that looks like.
Fun?
Probably by the end of when I'm finished, you're not the only person that's going to be upset.
Yeah, probably. You have a habit of upsetting people.
It's your thing.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's
chaotic one
that's
apparently.
essentially it.
Everyone in this party is chaotic. Jumps off cliff.
That's the most
That's
chaotic.
suicidal, not chaotic.
Yeah.
And that is the most dramatic thing he's done for a long time.
There we go. Go for
Your
it.
chaotic thing is being around us. You're just chaotic by proxy.
Yeet self-passed sphinx.
I'm working on Celban, I'm trying to
It's easy to get into any bastard learn class.
I'm chaotic anyway. I'm chaotic good.
No, you don't.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
How are you chaotic?
He stole a bunch of books from the library when you're not meant to take them out. He literally broke and entered on the day that we were sat next to the fucking queen.
Yeah.
His backstory is all about him being a kleptomaniac.
And getting himself in trouble and annoying literally everybody.
So I don't know what you're corrupting him with.
I'm also very pragmatic. I like to keep myself entertained
So,
because I know what I do when I'm not.
I'm back. I've sent you that.
Yeah, sorry.
Because it wouldn't let me send you on Discord for some reason.
Yeah,
Celban,
I'm just
can
trying
you
to
make
work out
boxes?
Did you send it to me?
I can make a box, yes.
Can you
Oh,
make
messenger.
many boxes?
It depends for the purpose and what size, but probably most people could make a box if given the proper instructions and material.
I can get it.
You can make magic boxes.
On.
Lots of sizes.
There you
I can make bags of holding.
That would be a really bad idea. No.
Why do you want a magical box?
So he's already got Pelor, right?
go. Pelos has got
Pelor
and
and-
Calm was.
Pelm Wars.
I think he might go for Orlando.
Just weapons.
If he doesn't get Veshes, I think he's going to go for
I like making weapons.
Who's Yolanda?
Orlando.
These
Oh,
are
yeah.
It is another sun god, but he's like more focused on like fatherhood and death.
Pelor is literally
Oh,
god
dear.
of the sun,
Yeah.
whereas Lathander's more kind of the god of like
Sons.
kind of well. I guess to describe him as kind of like
Lathander normally is like god
progression.
of in Faerun, like in the default D&D. He's like god of agriculture and fathers, the sun, birth, renewal, that kind of deal.
Oh dear.
Not renewal.
Oh, hey, it's like
But
Erdan,
in-
having
but
multiple
in-
different things.
But in Matt's game, it says then he is the god of birth and renewal, according to what we get told.
Because I both know.
So my thinking is, if he can get Vesher shard on that island, he's probably gonna go for Lathander.
Mm.
That's my theory.
Good player. You can also collect ascendant shards or racial gods and or athletics.
Yes, but
But
my
that's-
thinking is he's batshit crazy, and
Yeah.
he thinks only a certain amount of a certain set of shards are good until we deny him, essentially. So I'm basically trying to figure out where he might be and try and nurse the situation to be better. I'm trying to predict crazy. It's like predicting the fucking weather when
Good
it's just like a
thinking.
stick.
Here's the thing, we know that the island will reveal itself once the next stage of prophecy commences.
Well,
Because we know that Karo's
I
sword
do
will be
have a
revealed.
thought. I do have a thought process. Do we have a reasonable suspicion that place where we've been with doors is on that island?
Mm-hmm.
We've been there before.
The labyrinth of many doors.
Yep.
There's a
No.
pos-
No.
one
Oh,
symbols.
the ones with.
I
I'm just
spent a long
saying. I'm
time
just
there.
saying we could when that hits when that thing's off,
Teleport there.
we could attempt a teleportation straight there.
I will say one thing you do remember, if what Celban told you was right, this thing's very similar to the Estrus, which stopped anything travelling in after that.
Right.
Which is why Sorcerer Soul couldn't return to the abyss. It basically is protected from transportation magic.
Maybe we should go investigate the Estrus to see if there's any knowledge we can glean from that.
I mean, didn't the people in Jamhal fucking study it? I'm pretty sure they were like, we need to get people to understand what the fuck this is.
But that was the spies.
that's
Those were the
spies.
spies.
Yeah, everyone knows what Estrus is. It was rumoured, but it was made by the White Brigade. Can help with it, but there's a few other gods.
When I talk to my dad and if I end up in control of anything to do with Tehran, shit will be so much easier and also harder at the same time.
Matt, that's your.
No, it will. Like getting access to certain things, like if I start NATO on this continent, people are gonna look at me like, oh yeah, he's alright to be there. But it's also getting that shit is going to be difficult. Because I'm going to have to make like 4 years worth of fucking treaties in a month.
Sure. So, you go look for Nadim.
Yeah.
You found Nadim, he's probably, in the garden of the manor. Just doing some gardening, probably planting some more crops, tending to the ones you're not growing.
Is it going well?
It's going okay. I've not had the best weather recently over the last few days, but hopefully the synth life fruit will eventually take and start growing.
Sometimes that can be difficult.
I'm just trying to keep busy and get what I can done.
How are you doing?
It's as well as could be expected, I guess. I don't really know.
Wanted to speak with you.
Okay. I gotta put his rake down.
What do you know about what happened?
When?
I think you know what I mean.
Only what Igneous told me.
This conversation is going to be difficult. Not just for me, but for you as well. situation of what that wand is capable of?
Partly, yes, I know a bit about it. Not a lot.
There is a prophecy surrounding that. Oh, let's just call him what he is. He's a cunt. That says that he needs certain events to happen in order, he believes in order to take control and be the only god of this world. That's his ultimate goal. It's probably changed since then because he's gone mad in the far realm, but it's beside the point. He himself is not powerful to bring on those events. He is, he decided it was probably best to use that wand as a way of getting through to that prophecy.
Okay. I don't really understand.
It's difficult to understand when you're not involved in it. And I understand that's probably why Igneous hasn't told you a lot of what's happened. For a while, the bonuses that I give to allies, I wasn't given to Igneous because of what I saw what they did. You were present for it. They didn't want to hand over that wand. They didn't want to gamble on the risk on a chance of what that god might be able to do. When we went to face Calisius after what had happened with Hawthorne, some of the party was not present, and although I was almost beaten into my life multiple times, it's true, multiple times, in multiple different situations, Calisius tried to get Igneous to hand over the wand, and they wouldn't relent for anything. And I truly do mean that. It got to a point where you saw the moon move, parts of it, heading towards Ceredilia. I'm asking another question.
Not that.
As the last gambit, he was ready to smash this into nothing. Everyone involved in it. It took me asking for the wand so I could give it to him to make it stop. But on that way, he made Iggy make a choice between keeping hold of that wand and also your child. And I think you know what I'm implying. That happened before the moon was going to set on Ceredilia. Through what was discussed and promised, Hawthorne will return here. But from my perspective, it seems like to me, whether Igneous did it out of concern for other people on the planet, a quest for power, I don't know. But they did pick that wand over your child. And they told me that they didn't tell you to protect you. And I feel like that is unfair. And as much as it is difficult to have this conversation with you, part of my oath is to tell the truth to allies. And to be honest. Because there is no way of going about it differently. That's what I've learned in my life.
He looks around for a minute. And there's only, you and him there. Everyone else is either inside or away shopping. You're not telling me anything I don't already know. I have seen that moment play out in my mind every night since. I haven't slept for nearly 2 weeks. He comes to me in my dreams, shows me what happened, taunts me about it. I know what River did. And as much as I would have rather them just hand it over in the first place, that our child would still be with us, I I know it's not an easy decision they had to make. At the end, I can partly understand why they did what they had to do. Because I know that feeling of, well, my child is gone, but at least we have the hope they will return. If this god gets what he wants, millions will perish. No one will have the luxury that we have in this situation. It's a luxury we have. I know what they did is wrong, and
Look, I didn't say any of this to make your life more difficult. I'm just telling you because I thought you deserved to know.
Thank you. I understand partly a bit of your oath and what you do. This situation is more painful than I can imagine it would be. Every day we get closer to his return hurts more. But at the end of the day, it was that decision or potentially the end of everything. And yes, this doesn't mean that the world won't end, but it gives us a fighting chance. And that's what I hold with me. I mean, that despite my son being gone, it is the only chance that this world may have. His loss, his death, his suffering, at least he'll be returned to us, and there is a chance this could all come to an end one day.
I'm gonna place my hand on his shoulder. Just because it benefits other people, that does not mean that you have to be okay with it. I want you to seriously. A lot of bad shit is going to happen, and trust me, what is happening now is only the beginning. He is going to raise an army of the undead, and he is going to try and take this world by force. Possibly the only hope of anything surviving is if this world decides it wants to work together. Not a lot of people are going to do that. Everything is going to fall to shit. And in those times, it is not wrong to want to protect your own. What's wrong is when you have the chance to help people without hurting others, and you don't do it. River might be considerably powerful for the people that walk across the streets. We might be able to put a stop to him. I personally think he's running into a brick wall. I think this prophecy is prophesied defeat, not his end. He will falter, and the devastation that will be left over will be everybody else's to pick up. Be one of those people that pick it up. Do not let your good nature be the end of you, because we're going to need people like you.
Make me a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
That's terrible.
You can reroll the social point.
I can. I get to choose which one it is. 17.
Okay.
I'm not. Like I said, I'm not saying this to make your life more difficult. I want as many people to come out of this on the other side. I just want you to understand the situation, because you deserve to know. If you need anything, and you don't think that you can ask it anyway. Me and Karo have been training together a lot lately. If you need the training to learn how to defend yourself, just ask and come with us.
This is something very similar to what River asked me to do a while ago. I'm not one that can fight. I wouldn't be very good at fighting, but I think I have skills elsewhere.
River's not asking you to hit people, they're asking you to defend yourself.
I've been practicing some skills to do that. It is difficult without a proper guide.
That's why I'm suggesting if we're in Sorcerer and we have a few days, just take the time to try and join with us. It'll be difficult, but it'll be worth it.
Maybe. I will have to think about this.
Take your time.
A small nod.
And before I leave, I'm just going to say, you're a good person. Don't lose her in this. Don't lose anything that you don't think you can give up.
I would say the same to you, but you have a lot less to lose than most.
There's a reason for that. I've kept my connections relatively small because of the event. Afterwards, maybe.
And he gives a small nod. You can tell he doesn't really know what to say or do, which is kind of like listening and nodding along.
Yeah. Is anybody else in the manor?
Yes.
I think this is probably while Karo's out shopping.
I'd still be out shopping.
I think Celban's probably in like a little stable workshop.
I'm trying to talk to Celban. Joe's running the room, so
Celban's like
As
making
I'm like leaving and I see Heris, I'm just going to say, you should stop wearing that dress, it makes you look fat. And just carry on walking.
fuck you.
Can't lie to allies.
And then just continue walking.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
That changed dramatically.
A long running, very cruel joke.
Where's the Karo's fat? Where said that? Stephanie said that dress makes you look fat.
Okay.
And I swear, and I go to force choke him, and he's not there. And I'm like, I can't be honest. Yeah, you better run.
I think it's I've drawn Heris's art. Heris's art has no ribs or internal organs. Heris is not fat. Ben, is this okay? Can you make her skinnier? Fine. Ben, is this okay? Can you make her skinnier? Ha.
Heris isn't fat, but the dress can make you look fat.
Exactly.
Also, not a bad thing. Well, yeah, it doesn't make you look fat.
No.
Wear a different dress. Change
like
it,
you have
adjust
organs.
it. Maybe it doesn't fit your body.
It's a magical dress.
Exactly. And that's the thing. It's magical protection.
The dress of
It's all the armour. It's actually not a magical dress, it's just a normal dress.
No, it is.
Is it?
It's garment.
Oh, it's the one you guessed on your garment. Yeah. It's all the extra alphabets on the inside. I've lost the original war set list.
Did you make more
Okay, it's
of
not
my
much
shield
for a
than
while.
I have?
Selma.
Yes. Oh, no, you bought it. Hang on, Amanda.
Selma.
Yeah.
Should we go do the thing I want to do?
What thing is it that you want to do?
Let's go to Limbo.
I believe we are going to the Plane of Fire shortly.
Tomorrow, I think. We still have some time.
I'm currently busy forging.
Shit.
Matt, do I have time to go to Limbo? Or do I... or will I
If you
not
want to
get-
make the cube
Yeah,
for tomorrow,
yeah.
you probably have to spend your whole day doing it.
No, I'm busy.
Shit. I'm gonna go find Iggy.
Iggy is in town.
I'm gonna find someone in the manor that's not Motus.
Erdan is in the manor.
That's okay. Heris, just stop talking. You go me to Limbo.
Well, yeah, no.
Why do you want to go
Call
to
him out.
Limbo?
I'm gonna gather some weapons.
No, I know what you mean by that.
Why? We might need them.
What's that?
No, we're not doing that in the Blade.
Oh.
Not on the fire.
That's why you were asking about boxes.
Everywhere else.
No,
What do you mean no?
it caused so much chaos
He's a light man.
before that. That's
Oh.
the case we don't want.
My cyber
What
looks
about
like
Limbo? We may need it.
No, we are not coming to
No,
Limbo.
no, I don't mean here.
Where's it?
Okay.
We're going to Limbo to get a piece of Limbo for you to mess around with.
Why not?
Because it usually ends badly.
For them.
For everyone.
You're not there.
A ring is rare, but a cloak is uncommon. So can I find a cloak?
When did you get it?
Yeah, man, you can't find one. Mandor can make one for you very quickly.
Where'd you bring from?
How long will that take?
But you can do it in like 2 days.
Yeah.
You can rush it unless you want to play the fire or.
I do want to play the fire because I'm thinking about dropping the armor just for that.
You can rush it. It'll be off 300, about 500 also. You can rush it.
Because I like Mandor, I will give him 700.
I've got a different one.
Like,
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll go to like in the morning. I'll come in.
It's uncommon. Can you make one?
Yes, but it'll take me 1.5 days.
Is Bobo around?
No, he's in. We'll go away to Talon.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
Talon
yeah,
together.
I know. He may come back.
He
Laugh
can't.
between
He
the
can't.
columns. Just look the door.
Well, probably just left Talon there as well, being like, I can't do anything here. I'm very bored.
Is Talon really bored?
His whole thing is to fight Callistus. He's there building a house. He's like,
Maybe we should go
To
get
be-
Talon at some point.
I
To
just
be
want to
honest,
kill.
I kind of want Paladin to come with us and
I will
when we
send-
go to Turan.
I will do sending.
Yeah.
And I also kind of want him to come when we do the Ironclad Attic.
And we've got Centaur as well.
You also have like Daxus who wants to come with you.
To Turan. Yeah.
You probably won't go to the Ironclad
To
Tower.
be fair, I need to actually have a conversation with gangsters.
If you want a list of, because a few NPCs have been like, yeah, I'll come. Cather will definitely come.
Yeah.
She has no need to go, when you kill a dragon, fucking sign me up.
Can I
Come with you to fucking play the
can
fire.
I try and get in touch with gangsters actually, even though I'm not directly going to talk to them.
I'm also
Send
like
them.
contact
Yeah.
Karo.
Just tell them that I need to speak when he calls you.
This is why our NPCs don't like us.
What happened to less?
Next character. Next character.
Yeah, he will. He replies with,
Yeah, thank you.
You're not
I
there.
will come and see
be
you
there soon.
today.
That's not even a joke. I'm ready to murder Heris.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. When you finish work.
I'm close to getting close to murder you.
Stop it.
Have you?
We're murdering each other.
Has Motus told us anything about what would reflect Tiamat requested of him or not? Has he made that
I believe
public?
he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think you gave
Celban
a cliff notes.
Yeah,
Because I was dead.
Yeah, because Celban doesn't know, but to be fair, Motus is the type of person to be like, I've said what I've said.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, moving on.
We know she gave us a god book.
She gave us a book to basically summon her into the world.
Sounds like a good book
So-
to me.
That's what my next character's going to end up looking like at the end of the campaign.
Oh dear.
So what?
I would go shopping and ask Mandor if he's got time to make another Ring of Mind shielding.
I can make one. When's this for?
Well, we're leaving for the plane of fire tomorrow, but I don't expect you to rush it that
Yeah,
much.
Motus currently has me a bit busy with these this cloaking tomorrow. I can get to a few in a couple of days. Maybe say a week.
To be fair, I know what I want to say to
Yeah,
Celban.
as soon as you're able.
No.
I easily
So
see
I understand that you're busy. Could you give it to Canadian?
Yes, I'll send it to you. It'll be on 600 gold. And everyone know what you two are up to.
No, I said I know what I'm going to say to the solo the next time I see him. And what I said made Adam break down.
Everything anyone says in this game makes me break down at this point.
Oh, I do.
I'm going back in here.
I do though.
Once I've ordered that, I'll head back to Lana.
I'll go back to the manor.
Hey Heris.
Yo, hey.
You lost something that was important to you.
What is it?
Getting Celban back.
Yes.
I have one. Do you want to borrow it?
Yes.
No strings. Yeah.
Really? You sure?
Yes.
Thank you.
I don't mean it nasty.
If lots of things try and get into your mind, don't leave it vulnerable.
Truth. I generally.
And
It was more sentimental.
still,
I don't play a fire.
Do you know for a second I thought that said Tiamat, the goddess of wealth, greed and vinegar? But it's just the way that it's been cropped and my brain with dyslexia just went vinegar. But it's
So it's just a
like it's just the way that it's just the way that it's cut off.
Yeah.
I'll
My
actually
brain
have
went.
one for two.
So
I'll put
Celban has a couple of
Maybe.
things to say to you.
More
I'll just do it out of character
For
to
the
save
second
time.
I'll
The
do it
Inferno
Iggy's.
has been mentioned twice before.
1,000 both of them.
Yes.
The dragon.
He'll just do it. Package deal.
Crestas,
Anything
the-
with this ring?
the dragon who was hiding in the mountains,
Mm-hmm.
mentioned Inferno to us.
Yeah.
About sparing Inferno, and then Gaxus also mentioned Inferno
And
to you about like that person they were travelling with, sort of
Mhm.
thing. So, and he said, Kaveskel seeks something, don't let Inferno find it. So like Tiamat has plans for Inferno, maybe, or something.
yeah,
So
which is why I'm getting.
Did it say the full name?
But that's why I want to talk to Gaxus, because Gaxus is talking about Inferno.
oh, you
and
know,
Tiamat,
okay.
and Tiamat was talking about sparing, so I want to have a conversation about like, what do you want to do with him? Do you want him dead? Do you want him kicked to the fucking curb? Do you want him on
Yeah.
our side? Do you want me to try and convince him? Like, what do you
I
want?
give you a big hug.
Okay, cool. As long as you're up to speed on
Please
that.
don't do that.
Say the full name.
And Iggy's just gonna like puff up.
I can
little
look
bit.
through my notes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Just no
Oh,
thanks, Harris.
no.
Chest.
No thanks, like Iggy.
I can't remember who said the full name of the thing on it.
I don't believe it.
Moz Inferno. Is that it?
No, he so it's what the guy who died said. Well, I don't know if because he said the full thing to Gaxus.
Oh, okay.
Did Gaxus say it back to Motus?
I'm about, we're about to find out.
We are. I'm trying to remember if we did. They'll fucking say no.
Don't worry, it's probably like an alternate version of me that I have to absorb like Dragon Ball Z.
You all make your way back to the manor at different times. I'm just updating the items list.
Is Click in the manor?
Yeah, clicks that.
He goes to the workshop.
You alright?
Probably.
I'm just gonna hang around Click. Ask him, has he made my gun yet?
It's going to take me a few days to look this way. I'm Caro.
Solving-
It's going to take me a few days, partner. Oh my god.
Wow.
You need to at least find a southern draw.
My name's Nope. Down ain't big enough for the two. Nope. I can't do it. I've got. He will say in
Think
clicks
fog
words.
on, leg on.
That's not the problem. I can't now get the fair thing it's about me head. No,
That's pretty funny that he's also there.
it's going to take me a few days to. Oh my god.
Hello, Jamaican.
Yeah, Matt cannot do accents.
That meme was right.
He will say it's going to take him a few days to make it, and you asked for it yesterday. So no, it'll be ready in about 1, 2, 3, 4 days.
You can probably do that accent, can't you?
What, Texas?
What-
No.
Apparently not.
Apparently
That was
not.
Scottish.
That was Scottish.
Texas? I can do a Texas accent.
Sucking that.
No.
I'm a cowboy. Yeehaw! Now
I
I'm
can
good.
do
There we
deep
go.
south.
The town ain't big enough for two kangaroos.
I'm sure I could if I had enough
I
pride.
can do deep south.
Well, that's basically. It'll take him 5 days, or about a few days to make
Yep.
it.
I can't get like the second or third like sound in those sentence to even attempt it. Because like everything is played, you've got to do like that southern drawl. Like you got to kind of elongate everything. Like round here, like you gotta.
Oil is all.
Yeah.
Anything else anyone's doing?
All.
No, I'm good.
I will one. I'll go speak to the Nadia.
All.
Try Nadia.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah, you. I noticed the other night you don't seem to be sleeping well.
It's been difficult to sleep.
Calisius.
No, it's just difficult to maintain such a wow.
No, I think that's a 9. That is a 9.
I mean, yeah, she's not. Doesn't seem to be like you ain't quite convinced by what you're saying. She looks tired, but for everything that's going on, kind of makes sense. She's not busy well.
Well, you know how I've been dropping off presents here and there to try and improve everyone's protection a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Something reminded me whilst we were in the Astral Sea that this might be helpful too. So that there'll be a ring coming in a few days. about a week or so that Mandor's making. It's a ring of mind shielding.
Hang on.
It's your choice to whether you use it or not. It has a drawback. If you die whilst using it, you can choose. To be fair, it says in the ring that you can choose.
Oh, I don't like that option. That defeats the purpose. Because she's not going to. Yeah, whatever. Go on, why not? I don't like it. I really don't like the thing. Oh, you choose? Like, no.
It could be down to the individual ring.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll find out. Every time's it anyway.
Supposedly, you have a choice where your soul can remain in the ring, or can pass to the afterlife if you die wearing it.
This is what happens.
And it might mean that it's easier to resurrect you if you do pass, or it might mean that your soul can be taken. But the ring itself protects your mind. In theory. We tried, okay? We tried. The ring shattered.
The check failed.
Yeah, no, but it now did it.
I'm sure it'll come with an instruction book or something, or you'll be able to work it out. But if you've got
Because Mandor. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
if you've got any questions, we'll be in and out as usual. But
Okay. I'm going to try and get some sleep.
that's a good idea.
I'm just going to go off to bed a bit
Does Mandor provide instruction books to his medications?
early. You didn't ask for one, so no.
I just love the idea of a little manual.
Like, if you guys, I need this for this person, yeah, I'll give you a list. I need 2 rings. Cool, I mean, you know what they are.
I'll that's a good point. I can send Doc and ask for an instruction book.
You can be dog call get it. Stop trying to open the door.
I can tap.
A different plane. It's a fake door.
Yeah, it does.
There's no. There's probably some.
Can
way
you
to
not
do
go
it.
between planes?
If we can't open the door.
You can wait till someone else does and fly in.
At this point, we are basically Mando's only customers because we basically bankroll his
No, I mean,
entire-
Mando sells generic shit you guys wouldn't use, or stuff like Celban and Click can't make. Like, he sells lights, flash, torch things, or like +1 pens of ink perception, whatever, I don't fucking know. He sells anything unique he's got, and people will buy it, but like,
Diep could go.
Jeff, you go, Jeff.
That's a good point.
If you wanted, Celban is around making stuff.
If I have this chain of thought, I'll ask Diep to go and ask Mandor to put an instruction book with one of the rings.
Sure.
Diep arrives, opens the door, flies in front of Mandor, and just holds a piece of paper out in front of him. Like vigorously waves it, and then as soon as he does it, he just leaves instantly. But he doesn't close the door behind him because I forgot to give him that instruction.
Mando's mage changes the door. But yeah. Updating the more assets list. That was the last one. But yeah. Anything else you guys want to do during the evening?
Good to go. It's busy forging.
You all can take a longer rest.
Someone wants to talk to Erdan or say something?
No.
I mean,
Why?
I've got nothing.
That sounded so
Motus as a character doesn't talk to anyone unless it's necessary. Although having 20 charisma, he doesn't like people.
He knows how to handle people. He just doesn't like them by the throat.
Normally.
Celban did a whole bunch of talking. Talked out. And someone comes up to him.
Long rest.
The fact that Motus
It's not fun.
Oh, sorry, yes.
The fact that Motus doesn't have anything to say to Erdan is probably a good thing.
Yes,
Probably close to the evening. Doctors will, arrive and just knock on the door. Circle to let him in. Come find you.
I'll just. We were in the actual scene not that long ago.
Yeah, sure. Erwin mentioned you'd all travelled there.
Yeah. Spoke to Tiamat, Mother of Dragons, all that.
I don't remember what.
Yeah. Well, she brought up a certain person. Inferno.
Ugh.
She was talking about keeping them alive. Look, I'm not in the realm of making a lot of deals with a lot of bad people anymore. Normally that came out with positive results actually, but apparently I shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, she She wanted him alive, and she was very keen on the idea of him getting to her. And it seems very much the case that also I think we talked to you about it. One of my half brothers was talking about keeping him alive as well. So I guess I want to reiterate, what do you want done with him?
I want him dead.
Fair enough. I'm thinking about something. I don't know what his importance is, but I'm wondering if you can be persuaded to be helpful.
I highly doubt it is. From what I know of him, from what I've heard, unwaveringly loyal to Kith'Rak.
Kith'Rak's about to be dead.
Yeah, I think he'd probably die before Kith'Rak did.
There's always ways of knocking someone out.
Perhaps.
Well, whoever he is, and whatever he is, he seems very important to the bad side of dragons, I guess. Which means that he seems like he's pretty fucking important. Do you know anything else from what you said? Because right now you're technically my only source of information on that.
Not much. I remember we were just in Zakima one day, the town we'd been in for a while. Later on in the evening, we were walking around, probably going from one tavern back to an inn we were staying at. There were two basically competing bars. And then we were there to around middle of the night, pretty late, maybe a few townsfolk. And then I just saw this kind of something move past my eye. I didn't see where it came from, I didn't hear anything, I just saw something fly past me. And then I had like a cry, and then a friend of mine fell back. When I stumbled to the ground, there was an arrow in his chest, and then another one came and struck again. It looked to be where his heart was, at least for a half dragon anyway. Yeah, I kind of stumbled to the ground, so I just pulled out my sword. Back when I was using a sword, shield up, looking around, and I saw, I don't know, I just felt off. Something was watching me. Like something was spying or like honing on me. And he was bleeding, and I tried to get close, give some help, bandages, and as I kind of ran over, and his arrow just hit me right in the leg. I can't explain it though, it hit me right in the leg, and it was more painful than most shots. It didn't even hit anything vital, it just hit me in the head a lot more than I was expecting it would. I fell to the ground, and next thing you know, this figure dressed in black and red armor came over. So I swung towards them, got one good hit on their arm before they turned and then hit me with their bow, this kind of strange silvery bow. It's weird, it didn't have like a bowstring or anything, just kind of carvings of dragons and arrows and stuff. That's kind of all I remember. Then they reached down as they knocked me out, and then I woke up maybe a minute or so later. The friend of mine had a weapon, a shield with him, made of like dragon scales, called was it scale skin or something like that? I can't remember exactly. He was bleeding out pretty bad. This was before I could do any real magic, before I could really help anyone. So I just kept pressure on his wounds, and these arrows went all the way through. They were long arrows. So I tried to keep pressure on the wounds, but it was too late, he was dying. That's what he told me. Whatever you do, don't let Inferno find Artemis. That's all I know.
You recycled those items, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well,
The same one, but it's not in this world.
we need to get them.
No, you won't.
Oh, damn it.
You can try.
24.
Yeah. You recognise the name Artemis? It's
Alright, so
in dragon history. There is
loads of her.
an item, a dragon called Artemis, powerful dragon, similar to Tiamat, multi-headed dragon, chromatic dragon. But his soul, he died years ago. He wasn't like a tyrannical anything like. He died years ago, centuries ago. But he was battling Tiamat when he did. They had a disagreement over something, and they went to war. And this was probably pre-Dragon War, probably during the time of Calisius. And he died, and his soul was trapped in an item, a sword. And there are a few of these items that kind of came into existence afterwards that were called Eternas. And they were kind of designed to kill dragons and powerful beings. The Eterna, or Eternas. Very powerful, very, very rare. Only a handful exist. There was a bow.
There's a shield.
There's a shield, and there was a sword. And people think the sword was Artemis. People think the sword was Artemis. It's a very powerful long sword. Can release the breath of a dragon, an ancient dragon. Powerful. Does more damage to dragons. Also very powerful against normal humanoids as well.
It's powered by the soul.
Powered by the soul of an ancient, very ancient dragon.
Well, I will take that back to them.
Weird. I've never heard anything like that. No, I've never heard anything like that. You have to pull this character to know how to fail.
So two dragons
Thanks.
had disagreements probably over the colour of the curtains or something like that.
And every dragon is as petty as I am.
Normal then.
This is bad thinking.
This is just that. This is
Farther you wait, you know you only know those three. They're the most common ones.
I'm not there.
Oh, you can still be looking at checks. They're legend. The fabled.
I know there's a bow, there's a sword, and there's a shield.
Yeah, I think the bow is what this Inferno had, and then the shield as well. That's what he took.
He's probably after the sword.
I don't know what else is after, but there could be loads of these things by the sound of things.
But the sword is meant to be Artemis.
Yeah, again, I don't know much about it. Maybe someone else here knows. Maybe one of your friends is a bit nerd might know.
I'm also a nerd.
Um,
I'm at the forge chinking.
I can talk with people. I'm just.
I mean, I have a library card.
They seem. Tiamat really seem to want Inferno alive.
I mean, I don't know anything about this Inferno. Apart from the fact that he killed one of my closest friends and stole his shield, which is actually quite nice. I was kind of wanting. But I'll be on the days of shields.
Yeah. I'm wondering when the chips fall down into Ram, which I would prefer you come with me with, that we might be able to be a thorn in the side of somebody else. Tiamat said if we killed him, she would make herself known. Now, I'm not one for caring about the threats over the god. I think, to be honest with you, most of them are empty. And even if she did pop down in an avatar form, it's after killing a dragon of similar power while I've still got hold of an axe that kills dragons. So I'm not entirely perturbed by the idea of fighting her. It's probably not the greatest idea. I'm wondering if there is a third option, something that might still piss her off, but not cause her to descend from the heavens and destroy everything in a 600-mile radius.
Well, we can certainly hope.
Paladin.
Like if Tiamat shows up, I'm gonna try and kill a bitch. Like fuck up.
I mean,
really give a shit.
I mean, yeah, I'm on the same page. I'm just wondering if there's a third option of pissing her off and not having her show up.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea.
Oh.
But I'm not. So
It's not like we're having this conversation in private.
Oh, okay.
It's happening in the man's like front room.
In that case, it seems like perhaps this individual is going around collecting items for Tiamat and playing a very long game. So perhaps you could send him to Tiamat after taking his stuff.
That's why I'm confused by what
Like a
she
little
said.
note.
She was more than happy for us to kick him to the curb. I even said, what if I sent him to you and he was on death's door? She didn't seem to give a fuck. He seems important. He himself, not the items he carries.
Oh, perhaps one of the items is inside him. Like part of his soul. I don't know.
We have a descendant of Kayutha. What if this Inferno is a descendant of whoever Tiamat's champion was? I forget her name.
It's possible.
I have it written down, but I can't be bothered to flick through.
Let me consult my notebook.
I just imagine like a giant book of Celban.
I have a endless note spellbook that I use to take notes in.
So you open it up and for some reason it gets really fucking big.
Yeah.
Stands for Rolodex.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rolodex notes.
Moxon?
Perhaps.
Could be a descendant of Moxon. Maybe we'll meet this Inferno one way or another. If we
It's
are
gonna happen.
if we are going to the island to get Karo to have that shard that's Kayutha's. I mean, Moxon was there too. There's a very good chance that there are actually 3 shards on that island. One of
Whose
Bahamut,
shard?
one of Tiamat, and one of Vesha.
Interesting.
It's an interesting pairing.
It's going to be a very big fight.
The thing is, as much as I agree with the idea that he might have something inside him, I do think it's what he is what Tiamat wants.
A descendant, potentially. Or
It makes the most sense. I mean, also, the Blackhead of Tiamat called me brother. I don't know what that meant. But to be fair, she is a god of lies, trickery, and whatever the fuck, so trusting her is like.
yes, let's read this intelligence book that's definitely not more than what it seems.
What a bitch.
That's my mother you're talking about.
Is it actually?
No, it's a mother of dragons. I was making a joke.
Oh, I see. Wait, why did I ask that? I know who your mother is. Sorry. Long night.
So, when a Tiamat mother of dragons, is that like the progenitor?
She's said to be the progenitor.
Sorry?
She
said.
said. Well, she didn't. She says as well, but like that's what is believed is she is the progenitor of dragons. To be honest, I don't trust that that is even the case.
Probably lied about that as well.
It's kind of what
What does?
a lot of people do. Wine comes back to you in the end.
Usually.
History is written by the victors.
Exactly.
If she ate all the other ones, there's no one left to counter her opinion.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
Balance is the best path to getting what you want.
My words are taken very out of context there.
Thank you for your words of wisdom.
I'm sure you will do them just.
I was trying to.
Question.
What?
Opinions.
I'll let it be.
Should we have as many advantages and weapons on up our sleeve as possible?
I don't know what Artemis would be. But if anything Pascal's sphere, it would have been given to Inferno long ago.
You said it's a. Did you?
Yeah.
You said it's a conscious blade.
I don't know if it's conscious, it's meant to have the soul of Artemis in it. That's the legend of it.
I wonder if your abilities would work.
Online? Probably. Never tried online before.
Because normally that they would now have sentience.
Do I know that you have a soul coin? Or had?
Yeah, so
You still here?
Yeah.
Do I know that?
Yeah.
You could try on the soul coin. It's an item with the soul in it.
I will.
And your stuff.
I think you might get a scream in your head though.
I get nothing.
Like the soul got, like I'll just like hold it like they got compressed into a coin.
I'll try to mind link with the coin.
Matt's face.
One moment.
Do I hear anything?
Oh, please.
Yeah, hope doesn't need to check there. Where is
Excellent.
If I get possessed by a devil or a demon or something, you put me down, okay?
I mean, yeah.
Gladly.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about that.
When I say put down, I do it gently.
I can't smash her over the head with a hammer lightly.
Yeah, you've got 2
You
paladins
can use
and
the
a cleric
hand. You can use
who all
the
have
hand.
spells.
That's what
That is a hammer. The thing about hammer is it's blunt.
Yeah. You have 2 paladins, and then you have a cleric who's always out for an emergency fight against a devil.
Just saying.
We do get into those.
To be fair, it's not happened very recently.
Not for a long time, yeah.
Devil fight.
This is the point. Karo's not actually in the room when this is happening. He's somewhere else.
Where is Karo?
You connect to Soul Coin. Would you say what you do?
Hello? Is anyone here?
Hello? It's just darkness.
I'm just like flicking it at this point.
Oh, this is a
Who is
person.
that?
I don't know anymore.
What is your name?
I don't know anymore.
I'm just saying, like,
Kill me, please. End my suffering.
who are you?
I don't know.
Focus. Try to remember. Stop fucking
I
crying.
don't know.
Harris, you're so mean!
Don't like people crying.
You literally cry all the time.
Stop screaming.
No, stop screaming at me. Devil.
What's the devil?
That's what they all say.
Just tell me your name.
I don't know my name.
I'm gonna call you Bob.
Okay.
Does it sound like a woman or?
No idea, it's a scream in
It's
your
a
head.
scream. What is it? Is it like high pitch?
It sounds like how I made it sound.
I'm gonna call you Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew, can you tell me anything?
What do you want to know?
Anything?
2 + 2 is 4.
Okay, you know, good. Good. So your match is good. Alright.
Okay.
Your name?
I don't know.
Where you from?
I don't know.
What you look like?
I don't know anymore.
Anymore. Previously.
I don't know.
How you got here?
I don't know.
Do you know where you are?
No.
You're in hell.
Ah.
Flick.
I'll be back. Stop crying and remember your name.
My God.
It's a good thing that we can't actually
Yeah,
hear
just-
that conversation.
Yep.
We just hear we just see Harris's
just
brow
doing this.
furrow.
Stop being mean to him.
Oh yeah, of course.
Stop it. You
Telepathic.
need to get rid of that coin.
Why?
There's something in there just constantly in pain and
I'll connect to
screaming.
it.
Okay.
It doesn't know its own name.
You okay?
No.
Well, unfortunately,
Who is that?
unfortunately, your soul is being compressed into a coin.
What?
I'm a paladin of Tyr, and I kind of found you and have been carrying you around.
I was used to serve tier 1s.
Is it lying?
No.
That's kind of interesting. Well, I don't know how to uncoin you.
To coin a phrase.
So, what would you prefer to happen?
I just want to be free.
I go and try and speak to a cleric.
Okay.
Erdan,
Yeah.
uncoin this.
Rebeca!
Do you want to try and speak to the coin?
I can't.
You can. Just wave the coin in front of you and speak to it.
Throw
what?
it in a volcano or
Hold on. Can I make a check to see if I know how
Go on.
so coins
Religion
work and
check.
how to reverse the process?
I will.
What check would this
Religion.
be? Religion?
I will assist you in this
Oh,
because I am efficient in religion.
Technically, I can use the coin for
Yeah.
things.
Have
Use it
an
twice.
have a D10 as well. If you
I
need
don't
it.
think I need it.
Okay.
That would be an 18.
Yeah, I mean, soul coins are basically cursed items. A soul's being bound within it. Anything that like removes a curse will free the soul inside. Also kind of destroys the coin.
I was like, I think I know how to free the soul, and I will cast remove curse.
Wait a moment.
No, waiting. This poor
No,
soul.
no. This poor soul is going to go to Calisius.
Right.
That's a fair point.
That's a good point.
Oh, so
I mean-
close.
That's a good point. You better tell.
I literally have
Hang on,
stopped
hang
your
on.
hand casting.
Like,
spell.
literally, like, holding
Hang
my
on.
hands. I was like, no!
Counterspell grabs hands.
Isn't every soul going to Calisius?
Currently, yes.
Well, why would you give it one more? Let's just. I'm not going to do anything. We'll wait until Calisius to see to them and then I'll free it.
Or we have a vessel handy that we know would suit it.
Wait. The jar that Erwin gave me. Well, I kept
We've given it back to
that
him.
had Celban's soul.
You kept that?
Yes.
Oh, the gem.
The gem.
Yeah,
Can it be used?
maybe.
You're just moving it from one prison to another.
Give me the coin.
No,
Put it in the gem.
that's not how physics work.
Right, put them together and see.
I think Celban's soul into the gem was basically a contingency spell. I think there's some sort of magic spell you'd have to use to
Well,
transfer
I'm
the
just
soul.
going to say, well, I think we've used 2 of the 3 charges on it. So, if I do it, it's like gone. So, I'm just going to keep hold of it until after Calisius is dead, and then I'm going to
Good
remind
idea.
you to
Or
remove
we
it.
at least remove the shard of Campbell from him.
What do you mean we've used charges from it?
And you get like 3 times, and then like the soul is gone. 1, 2,
3 times of what?
querying the soul.
In a soul coin.
Yes.
Oh.
So we'll just keep hold of him until Calisius is done,
Mhm.
and then free him.
Do you want to stick in the vault or something?
No.
Is he considered? Is the soul coins considered magical?
Yes, it's a magical item.
So it will survive the fireplane.
Maybe. For a while, yeah.
If it's in a bag of holding?
I would, yeah, someone recommends putting all of your stuff in a bag of holding.
I keep all my nonsense stuff in my tower and just.
Make a note what that is. Make a note what it called.
Is there any more bullshit this evening, or can I go to bed?
Can you carry my bag of holding with you when you're on the plane of fire in case it catches fire? With your thing, it should be okay, right?
With my internal climate control?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I can fly. You can fly. Who else can fly? You can fly.
I've got a
Can you
broom.
cast him bit there?
Carol, can you
In
fly?
bird form.
It's
No,
made
I don't
of
think so.
wood, dude.
Oh heck.
Carol, can you
That's a
fly?
good point. I can't fly.
It is magic, but
No.
If you could cast him bird form, that would be.
Oh, cast in bird form. That's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
That's good.
How long does that last?
An hour each
That's-
transferation.
That might not be long.
Yeah,
Texas
that's
is here.
why I said kind of.
Yeah, Canis is probably still here.
I'm gonna ask him if he thinks
Like
the broom would
Nexus
catch
Sea
fire,
was?
even though it's magic.
It's made of wood, so
But
yes.
it's magic.
I don't know. I'm not really magical. Ask Erwin.
Best not risk it. I can't fly.
I'm gonna go home now. Bye.
good night. It was
Thank
lovely seeing you again.
Yeah.
Thank you, Garrison.
I had you a
wait.
cookie.
We will.
Oh, thank you.
For the road.
Thank you.
I will let you know when we head
That's it,
towards.
fuck it.
I'll let you know when we head to Turan.
Very well. A good day.
Okay.
We've also now flying is quite difficult in the plane of fire because it's just smog and smoke. And
You
stuff,
know what I mean?
obviously.
If with like, if there's just fire on the.
Oh, there's not just fire on the floor. Like it is.
There might be.
There will be. There'll be like
Yeah.
lava. But it's not. The place itself isn't a permanent flame. It's kind of like a charred, barren wasteland.
Yeah.
It's like we're in a massive oven.
Yeah, but worse with lava and like dragons.
Yeah. No, I was just checking because if we come across an obstacle, we need to fly. And we should
Yeah.
roll fly. That's all.
Also, now, not touching the floor won't avoid the heat. I'm flying. I'm fine
It's a
for
dry heat then. Yeah.
No, it's just
Yeah.
fire.
I can pull them
Everywhere.
off in an emergency.
Like if there's a big fire over there, you still feel it. You're not in it, but you still feel it.
The air is.
The air is kind of it's just smoke and death and heart and flame and pain. Well, but it's
Floor is
probably
that one. So is the air.
it is literally like imagine hell. It's hell. Like imagine picture hell, flame and death, awful horribleness. It's the plane of
For
fire.
me, hell is just breathing summer.
The Valley of Hinnom. That's literally what Gehenna means. Valley of Hinnom.
Okay, I'm going to sleep.
Before taking the long
Did
break.
we get the stuff for the fucking Heris feast?
Not yet. I thought that was for Kveskal.
Why not help with this?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like, depending on how much money we've got, we should. start
I've
Heris
got
feast
a
and
fair
fix it.
bit that I was planning on spending on things like potions, but I can get
Yeah, because what we should do is at the evening before we sleep is Heroes Feast, and then we've got
It
to.
is the evening before you sleep. You can go in the morning and get it.
Yeah, but you'd be wasting a slot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be wasting, but yeah, I see the point.
Or would it?
I think it is because you can do it beforehand, sleep, get the 8
Yeah.
hours, and then you
Yeah,
get
true,
the
yeah.
rest of the day.
Carol did a lot of shopping. If it was mentioned earlier, you would have bought something.
I was mentioned at that point, so...
It wasn't a chat.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was.
Did anyone say to Caro before he left to go and pick that stuff up?
We can get it in the morning and just go from there.
It's like going, I would
What stuff do you need?
Stuff for Heroes.
It's stuff with you.
Chalice.
It's basically
A chalice to worth 1,000 gold.
chalice. It's a
You may
platter.
have one in the bank somewhere.
Well, actually, check the.
Check your inventory. You may have one. You will never use it.
Because then Heroes Feast, and then you have the rest of the day.
I don't think I have one in my
I
inventory.
had one, but I've got it marked as used.
Hang on, let's see.
Yeah, exactly.
Get used to open.
Yeah, exactly.
Party bag?
I don't know if that would be
I think Cliff one inventory.
Party bag?
Nope.
No, okay.
No.
We've got the 25k diamond in there.
Does that? You just put it this way: with me casting Gade, 8 stacks with Heroes Feast. So you guys are gonna get like, for the people that have less HP, you're getting 25 plus 2d10, and the people that have the most HP are getting 20 plus 2d10. It's a big difference. Unless you're carrying, you don't fucking need it.
How long is it?
HP out of a while ago.
Only got 200.
Oh yeah, only.
24 hours. Okay, Celban trots off and goes to bed.
My level 20 wizard on a Monday has 124.
Anything else anyone like to do this evening before heading to bed?
I don't think so.
Right.
My usual praying and music and shenanigans.
Long rest.
No, long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that,
Yeah, I
you
guess
all
I'm
may
pretty
take a long rest.
I may have done so half an hour ago, but yeah, oops.
No funny shenanigans this night?
Name the last time was funny shenanigans.
Before we went to the Astral Sea, actually.
When the druid died, because Erdan decided to piss
I
off
still
the
cover the
Lucians.
sensors and leave a little sign saying, "Oh, we'll chat."
Trying to untangle it, sorry. Sorry. Recording.
I'm going to leave all my non-magical items I've got in my inventory in my room. So like bedroll, my black dress, my black stilettos, my ruby earrings.
Oh yeah, don't wear earrings.
No, that would be bad.
My custom black stilettos.
I'm going to make
So
a
one's
quick
with
trip
knives at
to
the
town
end.
and get as many kegs and barrels of water as I can.
I have a long dress.
In containers that are
And you use
suitable
one.
for travelling in the heat. Or can fit in a bag of holding, one of the
Maybe
two.
a few barrels.
Yeah.
I've got 6 fine dresses. I don't know how I've
Keep
got
buying
6.
I'd be like,
Because you keep buying them.
Oh no! I bought
Say
a few for
a
Leah.
gold a barrel.
The gold.
Let's say one gold, 5
She
silver.
doesn't like wearing dresses.
The 5
It
silver.
was for special occasions.
She's a practical woman.
So is that enough? I
Sometimes
get
you
enough
have
for
to wear
all of us for a
smart
couple of
clothes.
days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
She
haven't
does.
done for
Just
them.
my dresses.
Yeah. I mean, how much do you want to get per person?
They are
per day?
fine dresses.
I'm gonna have
That's
to.
fine.
Fine.
Sure.
You need a few liters a day, probably
As
a
in like
few
for
extra
like,
for
Some
the fire. So you're looking at
some
what,
women really rock a suit.
10 liters a day with jellies.
more pantsuits.
How much is in a
Yeah,
barrel?
you are.
That's still
Barrel's only like 25 liters in the barrel.
So-
Check.
So,
A barrel per 2 people per day?
Yeah.
I also have an empire dress.
So 1, 2, 3.
I'll see how much you can have.
Um,
Double checking.
Candle.
Also
I'll
have
get-
self-cleaning plates.
Do you have the canter?
I have the can of Venice water.
That's fine.
I made one.
I'll get a 6 barrels, just
So,
in case.
Hold on. Sorry.
Just buy one of those.
I'll probably hold a bit more than that for it's 4 cubic feet. So,
I also have my red dress.
hang on.
And my winter
Right,
clothes.
28 seconds.
Probably not really even winter clothes.
So each barrel holds 112 litres of water.
Pun?
112 litres per barrel. So
That's
we're
a
probably going
lot.
to need about 20 a day.
I haven't got my dress.
There's 4 people basically.
Like a barrel would be fine.
That's 4 people for a day.
That's why you get the canter.
So each person's probably going to need like 20 litres of water to survive a day here. So the barrel holds 112.
I was about to say.
So that is 4 people for a day.
Means 2 liters of water.
So,
Okay, so
you make
that'll be what, 3 gold?
water.
No, that'll be
I have
$5
Don't worry, guys, I'm just going for a bit.
I am the man
Yeah.
full of useful
Say five.
but innocuous items.
That's why you're my favourite.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that compliment.
You also have a nice name.
She says that.
How do you know that?
She stroked her while you were dead.
Oh, I suppose.
It's why.
Excuse me?
Well, I wanted to make sure you were, not knotted, and no one likes to wake up with the hair all knotted.
Have you all taken a long rest?
Yeah,
Yes.
this is in the morning.
Okay, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break and be back in just a second. I've been stopping attention for 2 seconds. And we're back. So, we all wake up the following morning to open up a can of sweet, sweet breakfast.
I've invented a canning machine.
Thanks.
So, what is your goals, means, motives, and plans for the morning?
Oh,
The
yeah,
last
that's
time,
nice.
Heris, I'm not a dog. I don't eat dog food.
It's just a ball.
No. It's actually-
Don't you dare!
I'm going to
Hawthorne above.
buy.
Owl eats his dad.
That's just hot. That's hot.
I'm going to
Yeah,
buy
he was thrown into the ocean.
2 jam encrusted platters for Heroes Feast. So that's 2,000 gold.
Are you ready to cast it today?
I have prepared it.
Well, that's breakfast then.
I gave you the
Well,
choice.
tell
How do
us
you
if
make
we're going to
breakfast?
be breakfast because Erdan's going to do it.
I was just already making breakfast.
Well, it looks like we're going to be fat.
What is it with you and that right now?
We're going to be stuffed.
That's not the same as being fat.
Click as well.
Is Click coming?
I mean, yeah,
Is anyone else coming?
Bogo?
Use the fucking call you.
I'm like working this out. Is anyone else coming?
I'll
With Click?
just have a quick run round
Two.
for Leah if she's in the house.
She's not here.
Click. Anyone else coming?
I know Leah probably will be back at this point. She got back last night.
Hey Leah.
Hey.
Okay.
How's...
Okay.
Stop worrying. Everything's fine.
4.
Hang on, wait. I think Leah's coming yet.
Is Leah coming?
I don't know. I think he says.
7. We're...
We're going to the plane of fire. Do you want to come?
Should we go find some gift? I'm gonna get some answers.
Might find some interesting stuff if we go to the city of the house.
I've never been. It's a bit warm. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'm doing it else.
Okay. Gift phylactery.
Sweet.
So I'm doing. So I do gift phylactery. The first spell is free. The first one's always free. Then twin that. So twin. Then the next one twin, and then twin.
I
Click
need
and
to
lay
do
clear.
important for the day.
So 1, 2, 3. 3 sorcery points.
D10 do you want to give out as well?
Huh?
Any D10 do you want to give out as well?
Yeah.
You can
1,
also do that as an action. right?
Yeah.
Three.
So I'm not going to do that every
Heroes Feast
single
I wasn't reminding you, I
Might
was
as well
wondering
remind
myself.
me again.
Yeah.
Chemical to man's thing, I should have phrased it as a question.
It's okay.
So we want Heroes Feast
It's
going
not
into the
as bad.
plane of fire?
I think so.
Okay, okay.
Oh, and I'll also do. Click and Leah as well. Does it work on Leah?
You need to roll for each then.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Oh,
Up to
that's a
12
bad
creatures
day.
can the feast, so
Yeah.
yeah.
You need to roll for
Yeah.
each then.
A 4, a 6, and a 17.
Welcome to John.
Sorry, fate dice, not porn.
Does
Fate
my
dice.
Did you roll?
hey, does my
All 6, 7.
shard affect the number of d10s I roll?
No, because like we should increase it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exactly. Perfect.
Cure of all diseases and poison.
We
Uh,
alacrity.
Poison
Immunity
to
to
Yeah.
poison and be
We are
frightened.
100% going to
All wisdom saving throws made with advantage.
Hmm?
And everyone
Just being
gets.
immune to
Oh
brain.
wow! 80 a maximum HP increase of 18.
Is this temporary or
Max.
Max.
And then
Wow. 18.
while you're doing that, I'm going to cast aid on Erdan, Heris, and Iggy for 25, so you get aid at 6th level. And then
I cast it on Leah, who has the lowest hit points in the group.
Oh,
well,
nice.
who has the most HP out of you three?
I've got 161.
1, 1, 8.
135.
Wait, is that before or after that?
Oh wait,
four.
this is
Doesn't
that after your
matter.
HP buff?
1,
This
3,
is
6.
before a
You
HP
have more
buff.
HP than me.
One.
That's a good point. You might want to give it to
And
Celban.
what did you
I've got 161 unbuffed because of my amulet.
So,
Buff?
5, 7.
Unbuffed.
Oh,
you
what's
might
what?
not be
Right, what is it?
with the highest.
18.
18.
So-
So I was halfway through doing it and then
I'll do
numbers started
8
flying around.
on for 25 hit points for Leah, for you, and for the thing, and I'll do 20 for myself, Iggy, and Celban.
Is that a max or a temp? Max.
Max.
50.
So you're.
So I get 38.
Oh,
You should be Heris.
I'm one short.
My health is now 162. 36, 25.
Yeah, do that.
62.
Oh yeah, we're really close.
Yes.
I love how your AC hasn't
Get
changed.
him on.
It's gone down.
Has it?
I've had to drop my shield.
Yeah.
It's made a hit.
I tried
I know.
do up to third, but I'll
Still
cast
Don't die.
A's at
170.
third level on me, Cleric, and I think you have it as well.
Cool.
Give up the
So that's an extra 10.
Right.
Well, that's so many an hour.
So click gets an extra 10, does it?
That's why I normally do it at the start of battles.
Wait, that doesn't make sense. 25 and 18.
It's
Quickly
35
prepare
is
some spells for
43.
you.
It was
bear with.
89.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Did you roll 18 on
18.
18.
2 9s.
Like burning hands as a spell.
204. I did break 200.
I broke 200 as well. That's not right.
I broke 150.
There's a max HP modifier. I just typed it in there.
Yeah.
Got 38. Typed in 38.
Yeah, that's what I needed to do. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're not getting it.
Everyone have a hearty breakfast because
Yep.
tonight we dine in fire.
Oh god. I'm gonna stay here actually instead.
I might draw on you.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
No, obviously not. As long as
Oh,
Heris
okay.
isn't an idiot.
just put up a mental block.
Hey, Karo, you were gone a long time yesterday. You okay?
Yeah, I had some things to do.
Cool. Very vague and cryptic.
As usual.
What kind of things? State secret things or like?
No, just had some things to deal with.
What spell is that?
Insight check.
Go for it.
What the fuck is anti-Heris noise?
That was a screen, right?
No, it was the 4th level invocation.
You know, eventually you're gonna message the wrong person, and when you arrive, they're gonna stab you.
11.
You
Kind of
just
vibe.
talk to the
What kind of
soul
vibe am I getting from Karo?
No, just in general.
He's being guarded.
With an 11.
Got anything?
The only pair of your messages people don't know generally.
Yeah, I know. That's the point. Leave people alone.
Whatever. I can't just be back. It's just things like plants here and stuff.
Okay, is everybody ready to go?
Yep. So,
Yeah.
Seems to be.
So who's casting it?
Here's my bag of holding. Please keep it in a safe place.
Who's got the
Thank
key?
you.
You got the key?
Oh, Drat, can I have my bag of holding back a second? I'll get the cube out and then.
It's the noise of me popping a bag on, apparently.
Are we ready?
Before we go, I use one of these scrolls of mage armor to.
Feels very strange to not be covered in metal.
Are you
Yes,
just
it was the
like
helmet's
bare
on the
chest?
It's on
like
my
just a
homunculus.
I'm fucking dead.
We're not helping, we're playing shit.
I know, but I mean, when we're there, we may need to teleport.
I need to teleport.
Okay.
Leah.
Right, we all ready? Take out.
So primitive.
Yeah,
you
well,
want to
some
do
of
them?
us aren't directly connected to the weave. We don't have that
Never mind.
luxury. Or
No, you just,
whatever
yeah,
nonsense
I'm just
your
better
stuff
than
comes
you
from.
all.
I mean, you're a complicated space entity
Yeah.
that bends time.
Space.
Same thing.
Nah, technically it's different.
Space
Don't ask me.
time.
So I do space, someone else does time.
Well, what about
I don't know how it works.
So you're
What
not
does the
that
third person do?
Reality.
Well, that is space.
It's all one thing, just split off into 3 separate things to make the world.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
know, not all of us are on the epsilon of what you're at.
Oh, skill issue.
It is. It's going to be real funny when you get into a situation where you need somebody like myself to beat something up.
I
Then,
can manage it. I'll just
How often do you explode when someone pokes you?
not as much anymore.
Someone puts his hands in his
Oh,
just put some pants.
I have already thrown something at her and learned the hard way.
Oh, yeah.
Like, don't even think about it.
Right, someone cast it.
Right, I've got it. Got the tuning fork. City of Brass.
I ding the tuning fork with
Just-
like something.
Yes,
And try and listen
no.
to it.
Are you okay?
I'm just curious. Does it make a noise?
It's a tuning fork. Yes.
Say brasses.
Say your brush, yeah.
No. The look on Matt's face, I think the tune talk's saying that's the right place.
We'll find out soon.
Hold on, where did we get this shit from?
It should be in the cube.
It's in the cube.
Oh yeah.
You don't read that
Wait,
cube.
no.
Oh, that's a good point.
Do we have a plane? Do we have a face of plane of fire?
Nope, not based on I think.
It is.
Not the plane of air is a face on the cube.
Bro, this cube keeps changing.
The
No.
cube is plane of air, the material plane. I'll double check it now. If you
It's
want
got a boring, it's got the.
Wildlife.
So
No.
whichever one's got like the one plane down and one directly on top of it. Like two
So,
lines touch.
material plane, plane of air, shadow fell by Topia, Arborea, and then
Cryptopia.
Cracky.
Himbos.
What?
C-A-R-C Chris.
Can I see the word? Like, come round.
I've got them all written here if you
I
want.
won't look at anything else.
It's not, it's only just a built time name.
We just want to
Carcia.
Carcia, yeah, that's it. I spelled it wrong, but Carcia.
Yeah, Carcia. Okay. Just the hell's Carcia?
The plane that links the abyss and the nine hells.
It's a great place to go.
It's where Night House are from.
There's always the local
Oh,
books there as well.
hell away from
It's
there.
also where the third set of fiends are.
Tuning fork. Plane of air. City of Brass.
City brass.
Yes,
brass.
just think.
City. Sure. Just don't get
I mean,
caught in
I
10
trust you,
minutes
so I'm
before
not checking it. Even though Matt's pulling a funny face.
Matt is
I would have
pulling a
no
funny
reason
face.
to disprove this.
And I have no reason to be suspicious of it,
So just cast it and
so
let's go.
I'll cast it. City of Brass.
I need to double check. One thing, very briefly. Or one moment.
He said when we got the tuning forks was one that was in two different places, it wasn't playing fire, and then that much.
It was the one to Beastlands, right?
Yes.
It's the one that I gave Raphon and don't have
Raphon
anymore.
lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's just in a bundle of all of them.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the middle of a party.
No, it's all, it all got moved to the vault.
The example is this.
Yeah, the
The
example
recipe
is
for fucking napalm's in there.
Oh my god, let's not bring napalm.
No, I'm making a point.
Yeah, they only
The
have-
recipe for good napalm is in that pile of stuff.
That's the point. I should go and raid that pile of stuff at some point and look through it.
Surprised you haven't, considering your character.
I just forgotten. Like, out of character.
He's just self-intuited, he doesn't want to touch farm stuff.
Yeah.
That works. Yeah, that works.
And maybe now he's just thinking to himself, maybe I should, maybe he wants to
Enough
help us.
time has passed.
In its memory.
I've died, come back to life.
Let's murder people in his memory. With me.
That sounds just
we
like
told
me.
we told you that we
That
used
sounds
napalm
just
on the
like what he wants.
Astral Dreadnought and it absolutely melted his face.
Huh?
We told you that we used napalm on the Astral Dreadnought and it
Yes.
melted his
I've
face.
gutted that I didn't get to see it.
They don't really have a head. They have a face, but not a head.
They don't have an eye.
They're kind of a big space slug.
Probably set on fire and is now
Amazing.
spiraling through the actual sea forever. We're going to go to the actual sea in another game and it's just going to be the distance.
It's a random encounter.
If it caught us, I do.
What if it does? What if it literally is spiraling in that direction?
So eventually, someone will come across it and probably just strip it.
Is the flaming after not heading towards my flare front line?
That would be hilarious.
That actually would be hilarious.
Don't the other direction. Going towards the silver correction instead.
That's even better.
I can't find the fucking plane of fire music I had. So,
Flipping TMS.
you begin the spell. You all feel yourself being pulled across space and planes. And you appear as a spell and you're thrust outwards. And immediately they hit you all. It is in. You're fine.
Yep.
For the rest of you, and those that directly aren't next to Celban, it's like stepping off a plane, but 10 times
Yeah.
worse. It is hotter than anything you'll find. Hotter than anything you've ever felt in your lives, and it is pretty fucking toasting. You hear the sound of a city around you. Carts, hammering of metal, strange. The sky is strange. It's a dark red sky, no sun. you assume just the illumination of fire. We hear crackling, fires and a bit of lava bubbling. You see just streets made of pure brass and these very ornate design, large towers and buildings. You see people walking through the streets. You see some humanoids. You see genasi. You also see some fire giants stomping around. A lot of these figures with kind of this reddish skin, kind of blackened makeup on their faces, all kind of like charcoal, bits of magma moving through their bones, wearing these very ornate, fancy robes. Lots of them carry these really nice, made kind of golden bronze curved blades on their backs. And yet you appear within the plane of fire. The air itself is quite kind of heavy and thick, very smoky. You kind of have to cough a few times, a little bit difficult to breathe. But you are indeed in the City of Brass.
We all together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will.
Leah is there?
Yes.
Look, everyone's here. I will try to Cerebro. Sigrun.
Sigrun.
Got there in the end.
One day.
Whilst we're here,
Just
whilst
wander around and find this
Harris is
random
doing that,
dwarf
I'm going to
called
make sure that
Sigrun.
no one's trying to pickpocket us.
Yeah. Well, you're calling it like a back alley somewhere between these two brass buildings. No one's seen you or really noticed you just yet. Everyone else has kind of walked past. I swear I have like a plane of fire or burning forest or something. Music.
My expectation was for this place to be pretty bad, but it's worse than I thought.
Are you not enjoying this currently?
Not really.
You're in leather.
Kinda made it fun though.
Yeah, me too.
Come and stand closer to me for a little bit.
What's up?
Hot.
I didn't notice.
Suffocating.
No, I'm not joking. Come and stand closer to me for a
Yeah,
little
I
bit.
do. Oh.
See? What's the problem?
Like a little leather flap opens and it's like a little air vent and it just starts blowing cool air on your face.
You owe me more money. Huh?
Thank you, Celban.
No worries. I'd like to try and help out.
Leather pants and then knocking on the door.
You're very helpful.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've lost music. That's really your thing. I had a whole City of Brass song and now I can't find it.
That's frustrating.
I'll just quickly put something similar on. One moment.
This place smells gosh awful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that too loud to the people who live here. We don't know if they are adjusted to it or if it's something that they like.
That's a good point. Or if it's them.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine how much people would sweat here?
Does it have us picking them up?
That's give me 1 second. I'm trying to find something.
That's why I'm rolling.
Harris, you cerebral. When you do pick something up, probably it's in north of where you are. You can't tell the distance, but it's within the city limits. Probably a distance away from you, but within the city. But something also picks up you.
Is it close by or is it just...
Yeah, you just know something is seeing you as well.
Do I know from where?
Nope.
I just mentally give them a bit of...
Sure.
Aren't you wearing a ring of mind shielding?
No.
What? I literally gave you one.
I told you it was for sentimental reasons.
I think it requires attunement and Ben is full up.
Because it doesn't ever work.
Does has worked on many times.
Most powerful things can still find me with the ring on. That's why I stopped. That's why I just kept hold of it and just had it.
I would have worn it.
I told you it's sentimental
I
reasons.
thought you
when
were
you
still
gave it to
gonna
me.
use it.
No. Human slots of
Oh yeah, now I'll try and get it back.
What? Hold on. What have you got? What are you currently tuned to? The vial.
The vial,
That's very useful.
the shard, my tattoo.
The shard.
Yeah, it's the shadows.
Oh, the
Different
one.
type of shard.
The one that lets you pull out stuff.
No.
If they use method magic, they can give the creature disadvantage.
Oh.
Which is really good.
No,
It's like
kind of.
subtle spell, disadvantage. Fuck you.
It's kind of good as well, but.
Well, I tried.
Like the white cat. And I'm also
Isn't that going to be recharged? Hasn't that already
just see Igneous slowly despairing next to Celban.
Go to Motus again.
What?
My life well tattoo.
Karo, how are you faring with the heat?
So maybe you've got the needle.
No, I gave you the needle. I'll do it myself.
I feel strangely nude without my metal armor.
This is.
Leans over a metal armor.
Are you attempting to intimidate me or make me feel jealous?
The second.
It's working.
I get to say hi to an old friend,
Oh,
and I'll just tap my armor.
You both look hot. See what I did?
Aren't you only dating one of them?
Not anymore.
Huh?
Heris, where is
you're dating?
Sigrun?
North.
Not anymore.
North.
You think it's not?
I think it's not.
I'm not getting involved.
Probably for the best.
Well, we know a direction to go in. Let's at least make our way.
Hmm.
So.
Okay.
You step out.
Sorry, question. Anything invisible on the interior plane currently
No, this
watching us?
is no.
Okay, thank you.
You step out this other way. You enter this large street. You see people selling wares on the corner of the road, all stores set up. People walking down the road, roughly in large crowds. Several giants kind of stomping their way across these fruities you see, pushing through the crowds and talking to each other.
Any like food stands?
Yeah, there's probably a small food stand.
I'm just gonna walk up.
Right, you see behind it this it's like they look like a fire giant, but they're only about 8 feet tall.
Sure.
Also have these instead of having the normal red and black kind of a charcoal skin, they kind of have this almost like a lighter red, similar to the fruity, but also black kind of charcoal markings with flames coming through them.
What are you selling?
Greetings! Oh, it's all kinds of snacks for you, dear dragon.
Yeah, but how much?
Depends what you would like, please.
I just point to random thing.
Ah,
What
yes,
does it taste
this is a salamander tongue.
How much?
How much are you willing to pay for it?
You go.
Oh, gold melts. What else have you got?
My satisfaction.
Oh, well, I'll happily take that.
You know what I meant.
You seem just like eyeing you up and down. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a very interesting person.
Oh, but not you.
Well, what do
Oh,
you...
what? Sorry, no, do continue. I don't let me cut you off.
Right. Do you use currency of any kind?
Everything is currency here.
So including gold?
Yes, we can do gold, fine. 400 gold.
4 gold?
No, 400 gold.
40.
500.
40.
Fine, 40 platinum.
40 gold.
Nope. Fine, 50 gold.
Sure.
A
I'll take 50
temptation
gold.
Deal.
to just steal it whilst they were talking.
Yeah, it was just like a back and forth of like me being like, no, 40 gold, and they're like,
I generally thought that's what you were doing.
He takes his 40 gold and puts it on the floor. Do enjoy.
thanks. I just pocket it.
Who's next? Let's move. Who's next? Ah, yes, a dear for good old customer. How have you been? Ah, thank you. Takes this kind of strange picture of this person. Hands them 2 at the same time on the tongues.
Sure.
Enjoy. Well, you can.
What is this guy, Dr. Facilier?
He's the tongue merchant. Scam
The tongue merchant.
Is there anything that smells good to me?
it. Oh, this place smells of sulfur and burning green. Alright. Your senses are through the roof right now. Make me a perception check, saving throw. Make a perception check and a saving throw.
I
Yeah,
think I might need to do something similar because I tasted my skin.
Oh,
I do have. I have internal climate
You
control.
taste sweaty.
Okay. I'll just do sweat.
So you're
Um,
fine, you're taking the cold
Because
now.
if it's a saving throw, do I get a boost?
Are you right next to him?
I mean, we're all huddled together,
Well,
right?
she walked up to the water stand.
Give me a Karo then.
You need Karo, I think you need Karo at least.
9, 10, 15?
Yeah, it's fine. You smell like this really horrible sulfury air, and it's like, oh god, that's a lot. You kind of manage to kind of push through and kind of try and, just take a few deep breaths and kind of listen and try and get your senses back to where they are. So your senses are okay, but that smell, I hear everything is a lot.
That's not for me then. Cool.
Nonsense.
Oh, something flashes. A powerful devil in the building next to you.
There you go.
Probably
right,
another
so
one.
it's
You've seen it
on
one walking down the road as well.
That's a 4.
Well, look like food sound, so it's feeding.
I'm continually checking to make sure if we're being followed.
What got a few?
Make a perception check.
I don't care, I don't want to.
I can keep an eye out too if you want advantage.
Just be
I
I
have
want to
that.
just make a perception check on where we are and on the city, or what I can see of the city of where we're.
It sounds like a normal rush.
For what?
You know what?
Oh,
You know
that's
this.
very
No,
good.
you did.
For what did I do?
Good roll, mate.
First dice I've got
So-
this session.
I don't think I have any analysis to
Yeah, hold
perception.
me over, yeah.
Oh,
I have a minus. Did you say you were going to hold?
17.
17.
I also lied.
Wait, no, that's not
Because
right.
I can do that.
No, sorry, that's really, really wrong. 15. 22.
I'm going to lie.
I don't know how I got that.
Yeah,
I think I thought that was a 10.
I can lie to people
got
on
a-
Joe's.
I got a 28.
Lie to Celban.
But he's yours, that's different.
So you can lie to people or hundreds.
Well, I'm also
Right,
seeing
mate.
invisible stuff.
No.
So,
Usually
you look around. Nobody seems to be following you. There's a few people kind of, a lot of people are staring at you.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these, giants kind of stare at you. Some of these are free to you. You see like a Genasi warrior kind of look at you. Several of these like Freety soldiers in armor look at you. Don't get as affluent as some of the others. Some of these kind of salamander creatures, which are kind of like serpentine-like creatures, with a long tongue with very black and red patterns down them. Carrying simple weapons, kind of look at you as well. But no one seems to be following you. What do you get?
I got a 28.
You were looking for.
I was just looking from where we are, like what can I see of the city itself?
So, you look around, and it seems to be quite a small area. Even though the streets are quite large, this area is still kind of the more condensed. The buildings are a lot closer together. Lots of shops on the corner of the road, some stalls, and lots of merchants kind of haggling people, kind of pulling them over to their stall, trade. All mixed match of creatures, salamanders, giants, Freety, Genasi, some other humanoids, some devils just wander through the
So
streets.
it's basically a bazaar in Turkey. Then.
Yeah, it is basically one of them kind of style
Yeah.
areas. It's like it's a large bazaar, a lot of foot traffic, a lot of merchants.
Bazaar,
Very much, yeah. This place is very Middle Eastern-esque, give that kind of architecture, the vibe, the accent will sound like that. I'm not going to fucking do it, so I'll butcher it. But the people have the kind of accent, the style of trade, all that kind of stuff. It's very Middle Eastern.
Plenty of decent.
You mean like
items.
Indian Jamaican?
Hmm?
Indian Jamaican?
Exactly what it is.
Fire kick.
That's better than what the pen does.
I try not to be rude with my idea.
In the mind link, I've learned.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, I wonder if we'll run into soon.
I mean, he was meant to be at a casino. We'll see.
Imagine if that's where the Kith are.
Shall we?
Let's
I
go.
mean, I would think we would walk and talk.
Yeah, no, I thought.
Open and talking. Teleport.
You begin wandering around, and every couple of minutes, someone else tries to pull you up to a stand, walks over with like a coat with items kind of pinned to it, medals, gems, bits of ore, someone with like bits of food in it. Everyone trying to get your attention. Trying to
Clothes?
sell you things. Yeah, there's definitely a few clothes stores selling very kind of
Heris
fancy.
Yeah, but I just
silk
put some. I'm gonna
robes,
minor
like
illusion, just some
silk
blinkers on
scarves,
Heris.
necklaces, all made of like gems and metal.
How does it survive here? It must be fire retardant.
Retardant.
What did I say? Retardant? What is it?
Let's move on from that word quickly in case it's
Yeah.
Let's not go
It's
there.
made of a
Fire resistant, we'll
fire
say.
resistant.
What's this guy?
Do you know what? Yeah, kind of. You kind of like, yeah. Did you see this Genasi? Walks over with his black cloak, you see loads of like gems and like gold coins and gold cutlery in it. You want anything? Can I interest you in anything? Come on, you know
No,
you want
thank
something. Are you sure? Look how gold this is.
It's
Very fine.
very
The
shiny
finest gold.
and very lovely.
Celban. Shit's not made of gold. Painted silver. Come on. I'll do you a discount, my good man. New friends. What's your
Do you
name?
discount as much as you lie?
Oh, that's a very harsh accusation.
That's made of silver. Please leave.
Are you doubting my business practices?
No, I'm
As he
leaving.
says that, a lot of eyes turn to you all. And the air
So
goes
I'll
quiet.
just put my hand up.
Are you calling me a scoundrel, good sir?
No, I said I'm
Are you
leaving.
calling me a charlatan, good
walk
sir?
off.
Oh, well, fuck this centaur guy, prick. So my friends are gonna get you.
Subtle spell, prestidigitation
On what?
on the collar.
I'm staying with Celban.
Yeah,
You are my AC. I am walking with
just
you.
gonna say-
Because it's painted gold, right?
Yeah.
So remove the paint.
Hey, what's going? Like I said,
Oh,
sorry, a
yeah.
bit of wind blowing through here.
Good sir, may I speak to you for a second?
Of course. Wouldn't cost you a penny, unless you wanted to pay for my services. And yourself.
What are you offering?
Oh, fine, gold. Only the finest for the best merchant in all of the plume.
What's your name?
My name, thank you for asking. Gorza.
Now, me and my friends have been out of the city for quite some time. Could you do me a favour and tell me about the local news? What's been happening in the last few days?
Oh, of course, I'd be happy to.
I'll pop 50 gold in his thing.
Now,
You'll get something very special.
This is actually good.
You'll get something very special if you tell me the news.
Snap your neck.
Oh, is that a
I pulled-
threat?
No, I
No,
pulled,
I don't-
I said
I
it in my brain.
pulled this guy away.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Is he a dragon? A billion and 27.
Legitimately, one day you might roll a billion.
It has happened where you've said, "Are they a dragon?" and Matt's gone, "Yes, yes,
It's
they are."
part of the feature.
It is, you get advantage on persuasion checks, it's fine. Look, there's been a little bit of gossip going on here and there. Some of the casinos have hit pretty bad recently. Not many people go into them. Some dragon was spotted a couple miles out. A few of the Sultan's army went on and returned. I think I just not got back yet. I think it'd be like a week.
Nah, typical.
There's this devil living in the city. I think it's a succubus known as Lady Mirana. Some form of like soothsayer. I'm just saying, she's a bit suspicious.
I mean, it's a
Charlatan, that's what I think.
it's a succubus.
Yeah, bitch, more like such a bitch. I don't like her. What else? That's it really. I don't really know much else. I kind of stick down to here. I don't really head up towards the other areas of the city. Don't really travel that far up to the foundry. Or no, don't. I don't really go down to Escarta much even more these days. Kind of just stay here.
Morara?
That's better.
Mora?
Oh, the success.
Mirana.
Lady Mirana. M-I-R-A-N-A. Mirana. God, there's so many food berries in the city.
That's Mira, by the way.
Marana.
M-I-R-A.
NA.
N-A.
M-I-R-A.
N-A.
I will thank him for his time.
At the end.
And I will pass him a bag that has jade in it that's worth 500 gold.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Thank you. We hand you
Morana.
a small lantern.
Thank you.
Gold lantern. It's definitely a bit famous.
Bitch.
Thank you for your information.
Of course. Anytime. Hey, what can I get you, good friend? Come here. Let me see. What can I interest you in?
I will tell everyone the information.
Thank you.
Still keeping an eye out.
Celban, do you remember what I said about like the smell? That might apply to people's merchandise as well.
What does it taste like?
People's merchandise smells bad.
Give it to me when you try.
If it is not exactly what it says it is, sometimes it's best to just move on, as you did. But we don't want to make enemies of these people.
Matthew, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Motus, just give me this.
I noticed my mistake.
Yeah, don't threaten people's livelihoods.
I didn't threaten his livelihood.
You kind of did. If
Off.
A merchant gets a bad reputation.
Intentionally?
Their reputation is their livelihood.
Fine.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hand him the gold lantern that has like a little bit chiseled off it. That doesn't so it.
That isn't gold.
Yeah, I know. I'm not stupid.
Why did you buy it?
I bought the information. The lantern was extra.
I'm a dumbass. Why are you giving it to me?
A reminder.
Celban,
Puts it in a saddlebag.
not a dumbass.
Thank you.
You smell it, Heris? There's like a bit of a sulphury smell.
You'll enjoy it.
Very, not even spicy, just sulphury. Oh, it's tough. You're like, oh.
Sulphur, it smells like rotten
Try
eggs though.
and Get the just a piece
So
of.
takes a little while and kind of snaps off. Very well done. It was black on the inside.
What are you eating? Oh.
Salmon. It's too chewy for me. You went?
No, you eat, Pamela. Yours? Think about like cotton candy.
Cotton candy isn't chewy.
No, it's the cotton candy at the final plane fire. Don't want them.
People just stare at Heris because you're not
Oh,
meant to.
a lot of people are staring at you.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep an
Are you
eye on
not meant to eat it?
No, I was
Don't worry
making,
about
I was
it.
making a joke.
We definitely look out of place, right?
Not even that, you do see like the occasional other humanoid walking past.
Because we're going to see.
I know why.
Why?
The bounties.
No, that's in hell.
That's in hell. But
There are
devils.
devils here.
Yeah, but I believe those bounties can only be fulfilled while we're in hell.
Nick you, take you back.
It's true, but I don't think they want to try in the middle of the city of Brass
Okay, good point.
unless they get to say so. And so that's probably going to come soon. But I don't think it will be straight away.
Yeah,
While
okay.
walking like them, keep an eye out for soon.
For
Soon.
You
oh,
don't-
No, Heris has met soon, but only briefly.
Only briefly.
I mean, they did give us their location. Vaguely, you talked to them, didn't you?
There's a casino, yeah.
Yeah, they.
We know
and
which
we know
casino
that
they're
the
in.
casinos aren't doing so hot right now.
So you guys keep walking, and you're walking, and this thing actually closer than you originally thought. So I didn't check on that. You can kind of follow that. You can't follow it as the crow flies, because walls and people. You walk around for that. You're looking around. And eventually you come across what's to be like a walled off section of this kind of solid brass wall, pretty high. Several, probably taller than these fire giants that kind of walk around it. Several Afriti in armour kind of stand by the large closed gate.
It looks like it's some sort of.
Gate.
Looking at it, does it look like a palace complex? Or does
It looks like a well-walled area, but you can just about see several large buildings in here, and the largest being in the centre.
It looks like a palace complex.
It could be, or it could just be a gated community.
Does anyone speak Primordial?
But yeah, put the hand up.
Yes.
Take away there.
As do you walk towards it?
No, I'm saying take it away there.
So it was just like, what, a palisade or...
So you see this huge, very thick, very heavy-looking brass walls, taller than the fire giants that walk past it. And standing by this kind of large gateway with probably two watchtowers on top, you see two Afriti behind heavy-looking kind of brass armour with these long, curved swords on the back.
Does it look like it's a passway through to a different part of the
It
city?
could be, it looks like a gated area.
With being a big wall, watchtowers and guards on the door. Does it look like it's a prison?
Ooh, no, because you can faintly see some buildings on the inside. Not like quite large, fancy, very kind of, what's the word? I forgot the word. Ornate buildings on the inside. Not like a prison. Also, this is kind of probably near the centre of the city. You guys come up a little bit of a hill. You can look and see other areas.
This is the
Um,
British district.
Oh, I should say access
Yeah.
in the back.
Yeah, please.
But
Don't need
I'm
to
gonna
protect
walk
this.
up. I can't.
As you do. You guys probably been here for about like 40 minutes to an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been walking around this kind of wall for quite a while to shoot this area. Did you want to make a con save for me?
Could you
Like an
put
advantage?
that in?
Yes, you also have advantage. Anyone else have fire resistance at the moment?
I'm next to Celban. With his
Celban's
gizmo?
fine.
Do I need to make a
Like,
save?
you get advantage. You
Yeah, like-
wouldn't. Shit, I'm not gonna stretch any further than this.
You okay?
So what's that? Con save?
Usually.
This isn't gonna stretch that far. It's not gonna stretch.
No.
It's on my knee.
It's not stretching.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Hold on. What's the other end of that?
What do you mean?
Like, what? Is it a plug, but it does it detach?
Yes, it does.
It's USB-C.
Then put it in my laptop.
Oh, right.
And put it in the side. It'll be easier that way.
Oh dear.
Am I next to anyone?
This is that one.
Within.
Motus or Karo?
Oh, it's a double-handed. Yeah, I'll use this
You've
one.
been walking around them for a while, and this is a check for a while.
My battery is there.
Yeah,
I know.
that's what I'm saying.
Are you
The
generally,
Emerald?
are
I
you
don't mind
generally
either way.
close to them?
Oh, my phone's about to die. I think I can give you this one.
So, I'm gonna say no.
Sure.
Just because the way you guys are walking, being next to Celban means you wouldn't be next to Karo.
Yeah.
Just the way
That's,
the camera
that's
Well,
fair.
it's within 10 feet of Karo or Motus.
No, we can not be thought of Celban. How big's the aura? 10 feet?
10 feet.
You guys walking in a perfectly straight line.
Probably not all the time. We're just
No.
in about.
Not all the time.
But in a like a
I feel like
thread in
I
the middle.
wouldn't say you're within each other's auras constantly when you're walking through the streets. Just because of why
It'd be
you
in
guys
a-
are walking in
You
a
could stay
straight
next to
line.
one
If
person.
the thing
probably.
is, it's like we're not in a dangerous situation. If we were in a environment where it's a dangerous situation, that's
Because
fair.
also you're not
Yeah.
walking as like a group compact together, especially not here.
And also,
Yeah.
if people
Spread
consistently
out.
walked next to me to get my +5 save when we walk through the city, I wouldn't give it to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Just get out the heck of get the heck out of my aura.
So
Yeah, just
not within the
dangerous
range.
situation. Sure.
There's also a prolonged effect. It's not like
Yeah.
it's happening right now next to you.
Yeah.
It's exposure. And not much yet.
That's a 10.
Harris,
Warlock.
a Constitution saving throw.
Very good.
Sorry, should say
17.
Motus,
34.
Kara,
17.
right, Celban,
26.
Iggy.
It was 10, I'm gonna lucky it.
Okay.
That's not much better. This is a 13.
Okay. Pass. Everyone's fine. Oh, I need to have a click on Leah. Click.
And Leah? Or not?
Leah, girl, get it together. Come on, you're a fucking
Did you give up
extra-dimensional
something?
being of
Huh?
death. Don't hype
Did you
yourself
give
up
up
and
something?
fail.
Not yet.
I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Don't know who's gonna be where and if we're splitting off and how many people are gonna need and
Ooh.
Then
Just Leah have it, I think.
like
Would she use it?
Erdan
Into
might
her
need to
existence.
resurrect someone and then he needs like 20 of them, you know.
just all the dice.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we power struggle
Natural
with
effect,
this for a
no
shard.
advantage.
Just,
Fail.
or you should pick one individual to try and get the shard down.
So,
Oh, hello.
as you begin kind of walking through this, you're getting pretty warm. You're a bit tired, you're going uphill as well. But most of you kind of pushing on. Celban, you're aircon, you're fine. You just brush it off, you're not too bothered. The rest of you kind of push through. Karo used to difficult and rough climates, you're, climates, so you're pushing through. The rest of you kind of, you're alright. Lear is struggling a little bit. Kind of being breathing a bit heavier, kind of sweating a little bit. Yeah, failed.
Can I do?
Oh wait, no. Sorry. Passed by one. Oh, DC of 6. Because you got 6, DC of 5.
Oh.
I was about to say.
That's a decent. That's a check that's going to increase over time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll tell you now.
Just pour it.
Yeah.
Basically, this is equivalent to being in like hot conditions.
Yeah.
Traveling through extreme heat.
Heat stroke.
Yeah, so our rules is where I'm going to do the rules of the
Which is not fun. I never watched heat stroke.
Basically, it starts off as a concept DC of 5, increases by 1 per hour you spend in these conditions
Hold
for
on.
exhaustion.
Is it dry heat?
It's just heat. It's
But
just
is
fire.
it, no, but is it like
There
the air
is a
is hot?
difference. There is a marked
Humid?
difference.
Humid?
Is it
The air
humid
is
or is it
hot.
dry?
Dry. It's just fire
Yeah,
everywhere.
it'll be dry.
There is no wind or breeze or anything.
The
it's
air
just heat.
itself is hot.
The air
Wet.
is it just smoke.
Wet
or
heat
fire or
is
smoke.
so dangerous because it needs to be cooler before it gives you it. It
So
can be
when-
cooler before
It's
it
more
gives you
the
heat
fact that like if you're in like really intense dry heat, like what's like in Egypt sometimes, you just don't want to be in direct sunlight.
You're not in direct sunlight, you're just in direct flame of the world.
Stoban starts.
There's no
Well,
sun.
at least there's no sun here.
Yeah, there's no sun, but you do look to your
No, but
left and see a glowing sea of magma.
But honestly, that's even
Spans
worse
right.
because you can wear stuff to keep your skin out of the sun. You can be in the shade. And then playing a fire, dry heat.
You can be in the shade. You're still hot.
Yeah, it is just hot. There's no, it's not even like something to make you hot. It is just the place of fire.
I pass around my decanter of endless water and instruct everyone to drink.
Yeah. I'm assuming everyone's
Good.
drinking
Drink
as they go. Yeah.
And take it back.
Leah's fine. She passes because she's 6, not 5.
Well, 5 would pass it anyway,
You
right?
can make it a
Yeah,
geyser.
yeah.
3 plus 3.
It does have a geyser option. You all see this entrance. Just before you make your way over there, you see the door opens a little bit, and walking out you see another one of these Afritis, wearing kind of like blackened robes, having this kind of heavy looking sword on their back, and they're holding this kind of chain. And you see pulling behind you see several humanoid creatures. A few genasi, probably 1 or 2 humans and like an elf, being pulled along and just dragged behind this chain and being screamed at primordial. Now does not understand primordial here. Keep moving. The animals and pulls them along.
I'm just gonna go. Like, is the place like where the gate's going through? Is there like a certain person I'm being talked to go through the door?
You just see 2 Afritis standing there.
I guess I'm just gonna go up to them.
Yeah.
In primordial, I'm just gonna say. Probably not. If you excuse me.
What would you want? I don't know what his accent is, but I'm taking a bit of it.
Behind us, there's another section of the city that we might be able to pass into.
Oh, looks you up and down.
I mean, to be fair, I'm decked in fucking ornate armor.
Seriously.
I know, but my point is like, it's not like I'm.
We don't particularly look shabby for once.
I don't look shabby.
Well, what is your business within the city, Dragonborn? What's that? What's a Dragon?
Possible business.
And I head towards the business areas of the city. That way.
May I ask what is behind us?
If you do not know, you don't need to know.
That is fair. I was just wondering, perhaps we are a group of opportunity, if that makes sense.
Knowing how you've been traveling for a while, and you know what kind of status looks like, these guys are decked out not just all but elegantly carved on with symbols and crests on it, and so these kind of doors and bars with the kind of metal brass wall. This is definitely something like guarded for the nobility area.
Well, it was I mainly came up to you to ask about getting through this gate, mainly because I saw the wonderful individual carrying a couple of slaves through, and we were wondering if we might be able to. Well, I thought this might be the location of where we might be able to pick up some.
Now, if you're looking for slaves, you want to head to. One moment till I remember. Nope, that's not the wrong place. The Char. It is. Okay, let's show where it is now. Jumping between 2 screens, so not my kind of one. What the fuck is Char these days?
I'm very curious. You're rolling a lot of dice.
Next week I'm running a book.
Yeah, no. Celban is trying to keep it contained. This is a restrain yourself.
This is a restrain yourself roll.
Thank you. I'll just start walking off and then get.
It'll be near the naval forts, the naval yard.
Is there anything else that you might suggest while we're in the city? Do's and don'ts, so we may not cause alarm.
I would just be careful where you're going.
That advice is most welcome, thank you.
And I would avoid the glory mine. Unless you've got a salamander guide with you.
Noted. Well, you have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for your service to the city. And I'll walk away. And I'll get the group to just kind of like move out of the view.
In the line, like, so why are we not through the door?
Because they're cunts. And and I believe it's probably a nobility section of the city.
Do we get to sneak in?
If we do that, it's going to be breaking the law, and it's probably not going to be easy.
Did you tell them that we're looking for someone?
No, I said that we were
Are
trying to
you
do
walking and
business.
talking, or just kind of staying off the distance?
No, we're walking and talking. Because I don't want them to just be like, oh well, they're going back and like talking in the hub. Because if you did that with the police, that looks dodgy.
Yeah. Can we come in here? No. Okay.
So yeah, no, it's just like a walk and talk,
Okay.
like a mind link.
Off in the direction he sent you.
Yes. I'm not stupid.
Good spell.
So we need a way to get in there. Someone.
Is it back the way we came, or
No, it's kind of. So imagine you approached from the right. This is kind of down and left.
is it still north?
No, I posed
That's
this
by
as
the way.
people
That
interested
thing.
in
That's
business within
oh,
the
so you
city.
need to make an intelligence check to see what works.
I
This is 5.
thought of a quick.
Yeah.
It is basically it's
Yeah.
through there. It's
About-
within that area, and it is a strong.
Well, I'm allowed to lie to people that aren't just, and if you're doing slavery, you're not really just.
Mm.
I did not know that.
So I know roughly inside, like which building it's inside.
Just a point of play,
Is that a lie?
so the slaves come through and think imagine a dog house behind it. Karo's sort of acting as if he's like sort of slave bodyguard for Motus.
It's
Just
a performance check.
just be sort of dumb or sort of stood there and just follows him.
I'm
Wearing magical armor, gloves around him.
He's
Oh,
not wearing
mage
armor.
armor.
Mage armor, yeah. It looks like.
I mean, yeah, but it's also my slave. I might deck my slave.
So you can't quite make out like a specific building, but you know it's pretty close. It's going to be in that area.
So
It's not bad.
so
I'll make a generic inside check.
Sigrun
Well,
is in that zone.
it's neat. People are fucking convinced.
throughout
Play the full well, Karo.
throughout all this time. I am still checking to see if anyone is watching or following us.
This
That's
is
trying
an
not
entire
to be
wall.
seen, sort of thing.
This is an entire ward of the city, right? This is an entire ward of the city.
Yeah, this is a whole area. It's like one separate, one of the several. Yeah, one of the wards.
And
And look, I was standing on this hill. There's not many areas that are walled in. There's probably this place, and you see maybe 2 more. One is the direction you pointed in, and the other one's like an area off the side of that. Probably a few miles across the city.
does it look like I can't remember who said it, but does it look like it's a nobility district?
No, it looks. The first my point of view looks a lot more run down. If I just put these 3 walls there, you should say. The first one looks a bit more. It's full, like packed full of buildings and larger barracks and stuff. You're probably getting like the slaving area. Another area looks to be full of very similar kind of large buildings, but they're kind of much more spaced out with large open areas. You're guessing, and you've seen a military compound before, so it's Karo's probably a military compound. Then the final area, it's weird. It's almost like darker in this area. It looks more kind of run down. There's no real lights in there. Very kind of basic run down area and run down wall.
I suppose that is probably the place we're not meant to go. Without a guide.
Yeah, so you would point out the glory mine.
Yeah, glory mine.
It's very kind of rocky.
What was the place that they were gone?
They were guarding. They didn't say.
But we've seen the 3 different ones, so what one would.
Oh, so there's 3 more along with that area. So you're kind of like on top of like a small kind of rocky hill. You kind of go uphill, and this area kind of looks down the rest of it.
Do you think you can get us into
I didn't know this person.
You're familiar enough with them to try and cast the
Should I
spell.
stand in?
You have a name.
You know the name. You've seen them.
I was saying the mind link. Do we think the Gith have been made slaves?
anything can be made a slave for you?
Everything is a slave.
The best opportunity we've got is to present ourselves as perspectives. I'm also thinking, as much as Igneous probably won't like this, No.
Get
buy our own slaves and then when we leave we set them free.
Why would I not like that?
The idea of buying somebody is not
It wouldn't be
exactly
the
nice.
first time. Buying someone's freedom.
Yes, but while we're here, we will have to act like we're slave owners.
I'm not sure it's necessary.
So
Then there
we're
would be
going.
no point in buying someone's freedom.
So
While we're here, we need to act like we are the better.
So we're going to get a slave to try and get Sigrun.
That's an idea.
No, my point is that if we want to look like we're in charge and we have station, we have standing.
Right. To get into the area where Sigrun is, we have to look the part, so it's like
For people to not question us, yes.
Unless this person is friendly and just let us in.
Possible.
Yeah.
But the last guy wasn't.
Why don't one of us just, and I won't say myself, why don't I pretend to be one of your slaves?
No.
Yeah?
The people at the gate have already recognised us.
Yes, but you also don't take orders well, and you'll probably need it probably if you're a slave owner.
Then you be my slave.
No.
Also, the guys at the gates have already seen us. They know that we're not slaves.
Is there some way we can
Yes.
contract Sigrun to work out what this is actually occurring?
Sending.
That's what Heris is
I
kind of
will
doing.
attempt sending on Sigrun.
Okay.
Sigrun. This is Hera.
Words that actually hold weight.
Why break a habit of life cycle?
No.
In the city of Brass, looking for you. Are you enslaved?
Can we meet?
Can we meet?
Sigrun's?
No, they want commander in the silver.
Might have to buy another bottle.
You send this message, and it goes through, no connects, but there's no reply.
Okay, no reply, guys.
If we find out what that space
so
is.
alive, maybe asleep.
I can do that, if we don't mind bending a few rules. I have an invisible arcane sensor, which I can send out and look through, although they might be warded around this.
Probably would be.
I mean, you.
Alternatively, I can fly up high whilst invisible and look down.
Does this gated area have another door?
You haven't seen one so far?
Could we like start going in that direction? Actually, do you know what? I think this is the best thing that I can do. I'm gonna go to where they said they keep people.
Let's go back to the United States and take like a few hours to walk there.
I was gonna say like, if they sent us off in like say the left-hand direction from the thing, could we go in that direction and then kind of curve around to another gate?
You could try to. You wouldn't be able to like. There's no real curve around. It's kind of like one path, but you can maybe leave for a few minutes, then kind of come back up and hope they don't really notice. Because there's a lot of people walking through here. Like the busy thoroughfare. You can probably kind of walk in there, give them a minute, and then kind of come back in and try and avoid them.
That's
It's not really impossible.
I'm in my expertise. Hiding.
It's not really hiding. It's more kind of like blending into the crowd and walking through it. It would be. It would be stealth.
I can get us places quicker in the city. My class.
That wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work here? Okay.
It would work on the material plane.
Cool.
Or on the plane of fire.
If I'm a dragon, do people care here?
Maybe. You know there's dragons around the place.
Have I noticed somebody who's like fucking like a dragon that's just like chilling?
Not the one yet.
They did talk about there was a dragon off terrorizing that they went to kind of kill. So, reaction you get maybe mixed, I don't know.
Probably a bit mixed. I think it's better if we just maybe try and get more information. I think that person that we would end up buying might have that information.
Celban offers to send an arcane eye into the area to try and look for this person.
I think it's best if we don't rock the boat until we know.
Okay.
To this
Because
slave.
for all we know, you put that arcane eye in and go whoo whoo, and they're like, who the fuck has that?
Slave
Yep,
men,
that
slave
could happen.
I didn't say what it was called.
Char.
Well, they said it was called the Char.
The charm.
Yeah. I'll
Sounds
just
charming.
I wonder if there's any kind of quest guild or anything. Maybe would give us access to that area if one of the Fancy Pants nobles is looking to buy the services of a ruffian.
it's a possibility. We could have
We could just inquire we're looking to buy, get a gift.
we'll see what we see on the way there.
Maybe this person's first second impression of us shouldn't be that we're trying to buy them.
Well, no. We go to people who are selling slaves and we ask for a gift. And if they don't have one, do you know who could have one? We get information out of
It's a very specific request.
Yes.
I'd be a bit too suspicious.
No. We explain
Not if I did it.
we need a gift for.
Dragons are connected to gift.
That's true.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Is there a collection of together?
Anyway, I'm heading towards that and just see what we see on the way.
You're looking just to walk there? Probably take you.
I mean, is there taxis?
The
Is there, you know,
public
is
transport of some kind?
The probably is.
float carpets?
Carts?
That's way more Warlock areas, I apologise, but it won't look specifically Warlock. Yeah, you can probably find like a taxi service. Probably have to get two. You see these two, by Genesis, all of these two probably brass carts, elegantly made, very ornate, with two salamanders kind of tied to the front. They kind of see you approach. They kind of talk to each other, playing a game of cards. You alright, people? What can we do for you?
It was the Shah, right? We need
Shah.
Shah. Well, we're heading towards the Shah. How much is it for you to cart this stuff?
It depends. What you got? Where in the jar?
On the outskirts will do.
Alright. Could be too much.
Are you starved of entertainment recently?
Nah, I'm pretty entertained. Got these cards. They cool up and down. Interesting.
I could.
I'll just plant like another 100 gold worth of jade in the middle of their card game.
Yeah, I mean, that'll do for me. Takes up. So who's going?
All of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting probably another cart.
And I'll do another 100 gold.
You came prepared.
You're not
Thank
gonna barter at all for services or anything.
Motus doesn't do that.
The other one kind of walks over to his cart. Oh, sorry, his carriage.
You did that earlier.
Who's getting which? Each one can fit.
You did it earlier.
Yeah, 5 of you. Each one can fit 5.
Yeah, because the guy was asking 400 gold for the 20.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, I don't mind paying a little bit
1, 2,
extra.
3, 1, 2, 3.
But
When you're being ripped off.
when I know I'm being ripped off,
Okay.
At the end of the day.
That makes sense.
You said
I was
5.
being far too generous
Each
with
card
my
is
statement.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and click, and 1, 2, 3, and there.
Yeah, I'm sick of myself. I don't want to become an.
I want to play the part. I need to stay with
Stick on there now.
Because of what?
I'm playing the part.
Oh yeah.
Who's going in cart A?
2, 3. Click. A.
no, me,
No.
Karo,
I'm getting the
Erdan
second
play.
card.
Whatever.
And the one is
I'll get him the other card.
Heris, Celban, and Iggy. Get in the cart, and they begin. And they whip these two salamanders. They've been kind of slithering and pulling along these carts. Probably not a normal beast of burden here. Probably slaves. They begin pulling these carts through the city. Takes about 40 minutes. No, it doesn't actually. About half an hour. You're gonna pass through 2 gated areas.
Does the taxi driver kind of a chatty guy?
You can start a conversation with him.
I'll just start asking him about, like, you know, how are things.
Been busy. What's on your
Yeah, exactly. That kind of information, and
What
slowly
sports
descend
teams,
into,
sports?
like, you know, try and get his opinion on the guards, the salt, and that kind of deal.
Make me
Do the same in the other card.
persuasion checks from both of
And then, like, try and put it to, like, oh, I saw them 2 guards guarding that. Like, what's that all about? You know, be people.
Persuasion.
Yes, please.
1,000,000.
21.
No.
Is he a dragon?
Is he a dragon?
29.
So you both asking away. I'm assuming they're going to be like similar things. The both have been, not being too busy today. Still early morning. First cart of the day. me and my mate, we just playing some cards for a bit, playing some Devil's Finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a bit more this morning, but what can I say? I'll get him back. Which I don't know half of a soul. But yeah, I've been, not being too busy. Not been much going on at the minute, really. Been pretty peaceful. That dragon, well, that's been dealt with, I reckon, by those guards. Some Aza brought quite an interesting look at the cargo actually I had from a naval officer who was getting
Some maze.
Aza.
Aza.
they brought in something interesting on the boat. Apparently, it was well, no one knows what it is. Kind of locked in like a little. He had like 2 more sarcophagus or something. I don't know what it is.
Is that what those guards were like defending at the gate?
Oh no, that's the furnace. No, no one's going to be gone now. That's.
What's that about?
You really are used to town, aren't you?
Yes.
That's just where the Sultan lives. The charcoal palace, bunch of his nobles, and somebody trying to get him there about something.
That's good.
Who's Aza?
That's the
Is
fire.
The dwarves. What you'd call dwarves. Made a fire.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where the Sultan lives, great.
I bet there's all sorts of beasts and beings that live and work up there, huh?
Well, I mean,
I didn't come to that.
a lot of them are fruity, kind of, him and his fruity warriors and guards up there. I don't really anything else, just the Afriti kind of god there. That's all he kind of trusts. There's probably the occasional giant that's in there, but they're not the god, actually, else. Which they're the Sultan's guards.
I saw some people whose lives had been bought coming out of there too.
Yeah. And?
I'm just wondering what kind of labour gets used in there.
Why are you so interested?
General curiosity. I want to learn about the city.
Well, who knows what happens in there? Say
That's
deception. What check you making?
19.
On
It's
It's the same.
so it's mostly no, that's 19
wait, what check?
for deception.
Second?
19.
Yeah, because if you're
Because
Roll
obviously,
a 2.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
in maths, we try to persuade him. He's like, why are you trying to persuade me? He's lying to me. He's going to tell you what lying. Like,
More that I'm hiding my true feelings.
19 was that?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I don't really ask. Dangerous to ask them kind of things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't aware. Thank you for the warning.
Maybe we should be careful. I'm saying that. Especially in these areas.
Why? What makes this area so dangerous?
Ooh. Alright. I don't like to spread rumours. I think it was quiet after that. The other one just started chatting away.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I know, 40 minutes later. Well, that's half an hour later, you get there. It's not really too busy, not much traffic, it's kind of middle of the day.
still just keeping an eye out as we're going.
Yeah, you both arrive. Stepping off. They kind of, as you kind of, the one that was in a cart bay, they'll say, steps off, walks up to Carte's driver, and kind of whisper to each other for a few minutes, kind of watch you as you walk off. Now you enter this area. So you see another wall.
Try to see if I can hear what they're whispering.
Go for it.
19.
It's hard to tell. It's very kind of more. I've always been given time order. Do you speak time order?
I do not speak.
No. So you kind of have what they're saying, but not what you can make one.
That would be 18.
One of them goes, they seem suspicious, but you think, I think they're pretty good. Nice chat. Yeah, they seem to want to know about the slaves and stuff. Like, I don't know what they're up to. What do you mean? When the whole comes to this city, doesn't know what they're after. That is interesting.
Matthew.
Oh well.
I heard this.
I know you did, that's why I'm doing my own thing. I sort that. Detect thoughts.
Yep.
What do I hear?
And the surface thoughts?
Surface thoughts.
Which one do you do on?
Let's do driver B first.
So it goes in the surface thoughts. You get some thinking to yourself. We should probably tell Rory about this. It's a bit suspicious. And you just kind of hear kind of like the general thought process, like, well, these guys seem a bit odd. I don't quite know.
That's alright.
Do you want to probe deeper or?
Oh, go. And since it lasts for a minute, look around. Is there anyone watching us?
No one really shows up.
Any mind around us, like in hustle bustle, thinking about us?
No, don't say anything.
Someone else thinking about?
I was going to speak in the mind link.
So,
What are we thinking about? Celban is constant. You notice a feeling of constant vigilance from Celban. He's looking around and seeing if like things are checking on us and stuff.
You in Igneous' brain, there's the usual constant stay out of my head, stay out of my head, stay out of my head, still
Quick
going
question,
on.
did you ask to go to the char or to the slave market?
Well, I was asking. I thought the char was his like market. That's
Two
where I was
different,
from.
two different places. That was my
You
mistake.
said the word char.
The char is where the slaves live. The slave market is a different area.
Oh well, I was going to the slave market.
Yeah, same race.
Um,
Probably takes a bit longer, but
Only lasts for a minute.
But on top of that, you just feel seething anger, just with a lid on it. Definitely a very firm lid on it, but Igneous is furious.
Yeah. It's like a volcano. It's like shit.
Erdan's thinking.
Hey, you see what you
Jesus,
did there?
what's going on here?
God, when's it gonna end?
hey, I do not like the heat personally. So, and also on his side, so he's like, the royal palace. That's going to be difficult to try and. So Erdan's actually going to say the mind link, because obviously he would have heard the conversation you were having with
Mhm.
So the royal palace then.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Unless Sigrun is free and can come out and meet us.
Didn't the Knights of the Sunday, I don't know.
I'm gonna say in a mind link, like in a telepathic bond, that Iggy, you need to keep yourself in check.
I'm trying.
Just act like you're better than everyone.
Thought you told me not to follow in your footsteps.
Yeah, I did, but them two are very suspicious of us.
I would say I'm sorry, but I'm not.
I'm not.
This
I'm not.
This is against everything I stand for.
A lot of things are against what I stand for. Unfortunately, we can't fight an entire city.
We're trying to fight a country.
There's a difference between an individual and, like, I don't know, I've seen a lot of guards go past. I could probably kill quite a few of them. It's not the point.
I'm gonna butcher this name, I forgot to say.
Erdan was.
I'm not completely stupid,
I'm not saying you are.
but I won't promise not to take an opportunity if I see one.
Erdan will say, so then, what's the plan?
Gather more information.
Why are we here?
To find Sigrun.
No, why are we in this area of the city?
To get a slave.
Fucking hell.
So you see, you kind of pass the gates in this area, and it is labelled the archers. You see, you kind of go over the magma bridge as you get close to here. A large slave market. Many, Efreetis and other, races of the Planet of Fire and specifically the City Brass, just shouting and selling and bartering with slaves.
I'm gonna look for any gear.
Make a perception check for me.
I will give you assistance.
I'll get advantage.
Oh, okay.
You give me
Assistant.
Do you want inspiration?
So,
Someone give me guidance.
I'll say teleport
And I put
to
20
everyone.
plus 4 plus 11, 31.
So I will say teleport to everyone. So I think while we're here, Motus is the one that looks the most regal. Would you say?
What?
Most noble.
No.
The one that looks the most regal, most noble.
I look pretty noble.
That's a very good point.
I am a noble.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
But anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. Charisma -2.
Look around. You're in Senny. There's no Gith Yankee, Gith Sarai, any form of Gith around the place. Running chains on walking the streets. But you do see, there's supposed to be one slave auctioning off, over a Genasi. Standing next to him is like looks like some kind of barely looking guard. And on his back, there's a very elegant, very well carved and forged silver greatsword, very similar to the Gith Yankee.
I'll walk up to that guy.
Yeah.
Are you able to speak to me for a moment?
The guard or the merchant?
The merchant.
Excuse me, sir, what you require?
Is this bodyguard yours?
He is one of my staff, yes.
I was wondering, I've been looking throughout the marketplace and not being able to see the type of slave that I want. I was wondering, where did you find that greatsword? I know that it used to belong to a gift. I was wondering if you could help me in my search.
I didn't find it, but what is it to you?
I was just looking for a gift. Not anyone in particular, but I was looking.
I've never. It's come on as a gift myself.
Is he lying?
No.
Like, is he lying? Is there any place that you might be able to point me to?
Yeah, perhaps go to. I'm trying to find the area. What the fuck is it called? Not called that place. Perhaps the Plume. The merchant area is in the Plume.
Thank you.
Can you ask him? Does he want that sword?
In the mind link, I'm going to say, perhaps you could ask if you could ask his guard about it.
Am I okay speaking to your guard about this?
Yes, go. Borville, this Dragonborn wants to speak with you.
Canon.
Well, to be fair, I spoke to the merchant because if he was a slave, going up and just talking to a random slave.
No, entirely correct.
Yep.
I wrote that wrong.
Like, yeah, why are you talking to my slave? Well, you know.
You make moves. He kind of stares towards you. Looks at you, kind of large giff. I guess his name giff. Genasi.
Sorry to bother you. You're doing your job. I was wondering about that sword.
I bought it. It's it to you.
I was wondering where.
I'm going to the Plume.
Is there a certain merchant that I might be able to speak to? I'm just wondering. I'm looking for a gift. You know,
Why?
my particular taste.
I've never seen a giff.
Well,
Don't know what this is. Just a sword, isn't it?
well, I'm in the mood to make friends. I could tell you what that sword is and where it comes from.
Sure.
If you can you just point me in the right direction?
One moment. Sorry. Just fucking see in the fucking place.
I can imagine Iggy just like 15 feet away from me, looking at me like, stop it, stop.
What's this?
I know, I can imagine Igneous, me being like, just like talking to this person like lives don't exist. Iggy's just looking at me like.
No, Igneous is not. Igneous is not.
So Celban 2 is just occasionally tapping on the floor. Like,
I got it from a stall in Cat Market in the Rookery.
A great sword that you hold is a relic of the gift people. It is on the Astral Sea. When you strike someone with some devastation, you are able to break the link that holds them there. It is a weapon that is more capable in a gift's hands than anyone else's, but it is a mighty fine sword, nonetheless.
Right. I don't really care.
I'm just giving you the information because you gave me information, as promised.
Cool.
Just tend to end in a telepathic bond, just dick. Yeah, just walk away.
Can you ask him if he will to start? I don't speak. Ask him how much he wants for the sword.
Would you be willing to part with the blade?
What's it to you?
I'm interested.
How much for it?
What takes your fancy? You need a weapon, don't you?
I don't get weapons anywhere. Not one.
I can't. He is, well, he is pretty sentimental to me, so I unfortunately will not be able to give him up.
Well, I guess that's all I can offer.
Understood. Not for 500 gold. They're not gonna take that.
definitely not gold.
Let it go.
Do that later.
She can get another fucking silver sword. I'm pretty sure Black if just fucking he's got a for fucking as like a fucking production line of these bastards.
I assume it's more like each sword is tailored to the user.
No.
It's not
I don't think it's
So
that
is that
much.
just like, felt like a religious thing, like this
So-
door.
Are we heading to the plume? No, wait.
Yeah, let it go.
Are we heading to the plume or the rookery first?
Which is the rookery? Because I'm
The
just
rookery
So
was
the
the one
rookery is
where
where
they-
he got the sword from.
Yeah.
We'll go there.
How far is it to the rookery?
Is that because we're near the plume, right? I imagine.
No, so the plume is where you started. You then came down to here. The rookery is. I'm trying to find it on the map for you all.
Before we do leave, Matthew, while it's still in my head, can I just have a look around to see like the most meek individual, like slave wise?
Yeah, it's probably got a small halfling, looks old. It's probably, malnourished, scraggly, very dehydrated.
I'll just point at him like offhandedly and say to the merchant, who's probably like fucking peddling, how much for this one?
What are you offering?
I can offer you gemstones. I'm wondering how much you want to sell for such a meek old man.
10 of your finest gemstones.
Sure. Done. I'll offer him. It's in like 10 pieces, so it's got 100 gold.
Yeah, you'll take it. He just throws this chain towards you, kind of wrapped around his rich neck.
I'll just. In the moment, I'm not going to pull him to the ground, but I'm going to tug on it.
You know, probably kind of slowly walks behind you.
That's all enough for me.
Can I look around and see who else is there?
Oh, hundreds of people. A few
That's
humans, probably some elves.
Just the canter gun this water.
Oh, thanks.
There's some freaky, probably one or two are freaky. Ganassi. All kinds.
I'm gonna make a perception check. Is soon up for sale?
No.
Oh, okay. Cause Erdan's sort of thinking the casinos aren't doing well. It might be.
His dad might sell.
His dad sounded like the type to have sold him.
So from where you guys are, the rookery is kind of like all the way down the other end of the city. If you've kind of gone from the plume to the arches,
They can't keep
across the
crossing.
city, you're at like the top near.
Yeah, I know.
The
I
bottom
don't
of the
know
city.
how.
Is there anyone who looks very young?
Loads of them. Lots of them.
Like the most scared, the most alone, the most afraid?
Oh, make like an insight check, but it's going to be very difficult to say you're the most afraid.
That's mine.
No, it's not.
Doesn't matter.
No, it's not.
Oh dear.
No idea.
Yeah, they all look super happy to be here. No, they all look. It's hard to tell which who is the most scared of being a slave.
I'm going to tower over the old man. Tell me about yourself.
Oh, kind of looks towards the floor. My name is
Make eye contact.
that yeah. Oh my neck. My name is Hoban Harfoot. I'm an older gentleman. I wouldn't be much good. Just let me free.
I'm gonna telepathic bond. Can you ask if he's got anyone here?
Do you have anybody else in slavery?
I don't know. Most of my family are dead.
Anyone that's alive?
I don't know, but
I'll see the canter gun this water. Please give him that.
Oh, I thought you were giving it to me, sorry.
I said that in the mind link.
I'll pour him a drink.
you kind of hold his hand, I kind of drink as much as you can.
Take it back.
I'll follow Motus's lead and find another one who's
You seem to be
Meek.
older.
like.
Probably an older human woman.
And for this one, I trade in blessings. I can
Kind of blessings.
ones that might make people more easily persuaded to take an unfair deal.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Like what?
You get a sense of what will make them take a deal. Your words seem to flow more easily. Your mind sharper.
Alright. How much that can you give me?
What's she worth to you?
Well, that's not how this works. You tell me how much that shit's worth and I can give you a price.
I've told you how much it's worth.
Give me like 50 uses of that then.
Come now.
Yeah, that's my price.
A blessing that great.
Alright, fine. If it doesn't work, I'll send the boys after you. Go on then.
In the telepathic bond.
Shit.
I am always here, you guys.
What could you
Say the
possibly offer this situation? Apart from chaos?
Disintegrate to the old woman.
Haha.
She's cheaper in different pieces.
I'm this
What
one.
do you get?
So I'm gonna give him one of these, and I'm going to.
What? I can't even offer?
I'm going to take out not my viol or my drum because they're made of metal, but they're made of wood. But I do have a flute,
Yeah, made him out.
a pan flute made of wood. Would that burn? That would
Yes.
burn.
Yes.
It's magical, isn't it?
The Constantine is magical.
Yeah, I'll play it on
So
the
that can
Constantine.
survive for a
I'll
bit.
survive for a bit. It's warm to the torch.
Do quickly.
When you feel you need a boost, remember this melody, and I'm going to play and pray to Avandra
Mhm.
and say, "This man is not worthy of it." Not say, but in my head, this man may not be worthy of your blessing, but this woman's freedom, her fate. I feel a fair exchange.
Just, okay. I'm throw you at one of these chains.
Good day to you.
Who's next?
I'm just keeping an eye out anyone being like hostile towards us.
Yeah, I've been looking around all the
Making
time.
perception checks.
Yay.
No advantage, you mean them get actively.
Okay.
No. Have plus 2 bonus then.
Yay! Is that cocked or is that a man?
Yeah,
Eight
they got it.
plus 8 is 16. 26.
Let's see. Hang on one second. 9, 12. 19. No, 15. Gonna give +5 to Heris.
Okay. So you look around, you don't really see
Fine.
anything
So 31.
31.
out of the ordinary. Same as normal. You kind of look around, you see a crowd, but no one's in there. 31. You do notice something. Standing a bit further back is this kind of cloaked figure. Just staring at you all. You don't see any faces. As you look towards them, there's turn and walk into a crowd.
Nine way by one, so we're being followed and watched.
You should always think that we're being followed and watched, even when we're in Centaur.
I will describe the location. I'm not going to ignore that. Describe the cloaked figure as best I can.
It's a cloaked figure. What else do you want?
Black cloak.
No, that helps.
Humanoid.
I'll keep an eye out for that
Right.
sort of thing.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
Like average high cloak.
Are we heading to the rookery yet, or what?
Yeah.
So you find the same 2 taxis arrival because they're probably still there.
Yeah.
Right, people are back out with company, I see.
But some people didn't get what I wanted.
Yeah, shame. Where to exactly?
The rookery?
The rookery.
Oh, it's across the city. It probably takes like an hour, 2 hours to get there.
In this telepathic bond, anyone got gems?
I will give.
Absolutely not.
I do.
I gave you the gems.
Um,
The rope.
No.
I will give. I will say
For that?
1 500 GP gem cover for all of us.
Now,
2.
At the same
yeah,
time.
for me, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
That's half the travel.
It's half the travel.
I see.
It's 400 to get 400 of these gems to get you here.
I
Well,
will
we'll do it for 500. Why not?
1 500 GP gem.
Yeah, I will anyway. We're just coming to this one.
You still got those gems I gave you?
I think so.
That is true.
I'll cover their travel as well.
Very
Yeah.
true.
I'm going to stick to the same cards before.
So, Motus, Karo.
Heris and Leah. And save. And then Iggy.
Click, Celban, Erdan.
Edit. So.
So, he's pretty happy with how his coin looks. So, begin making your way
Sorry, I keep kicking you.
That's fine.
to the rookery. Bit of a journey. I do need at this point another con save from all of you.
Do I still have advantage?
Yes, you do.
Probably can't guidance system.
That's probably gonna be alright.
You would be near. Are you in a cart with any of the paladins?
I'm
No.
next to you. But
Okay, so you are next to you, yeah.
I think I
Again, this is more of like
You're with Motus.
this is more of an all day thing, not a one moment thing. So it'll be the
Jason
same
says
as before.
it's 3 plus
Yeah.
4.
Maybe next time.
You're
Let's get to the slaves as well.
Right, if it's the same things before.
with advantage.
Blueberries
I
are
got
one
that one
that
on the
taste
20.
doesn't stack.
Shame fucking doesn't.
Erdan?
I got 20.
13.
What do you mean you next 22?
That's Motus.
I got 32.
25.
29.
Nat 20.
Yeah, you're fine. This takes quite a while to get there. You travel through a few areas. As you're coming down, you see this what's become large fighting coliseum. You travel past that and you come across this large city market, similar to when you were in the area, but much busier and bigger. Kind of go around it, we hear one before of it.
Because I heard them speak last time about like, you know, what Igneous had said. I'm gonna, for the entire journey, whether people like it or not, I'm gonna be snappy and a cunt towards the old man.
Okay.
To make them look like we aren't trying to fucking free slaves.
Alright.
I'm so glad I'm not in that cart.
Since I'm speaking in primordial when you do this.
Yeah.
I have no clue what it's all about.
So, do these guys, have these guys been speaking common?
No, it's only big primordial.
Oh, they only speak
The
common.
only people who speak this
Iggy is Motus.
As you're coming down, you also see, again pretty close now to the area, you see this huge black basalt stone castle. On top of a hill. Come a bit further down, past this, kind of like a shady area. And it's kind of like walled off part of the city. And eventually you enter the area known as the rookery. You arrive there. Do you want to go anywhere specific or just to the...
Did he give us a fucking...
He said somewhere.
My brain is on sugar. I'm not gonna remember something 5 minutes ago.
Do I give you a minute?
Nice.
I wasn't in the room.
The CAD market?
That's it, yeah. Kind of the cat market.
Cat.
I may have heard it wrong.
Yeah.
Somewhere in here. Yeah, okay. The market.
When we get on here and we take this old man, he's probably gonna end up with his own fucking cottage in the middle of
Just the second halfling we freed from a different plane.
That is the cat market. K-A-H-T. Cat market. You think you're there? You get off, and as soon as you get off in this area, it's a bit shady. You look around, there's a lot of hooded figures, a lot of dodgy dealers, you know, kind of side alley deals. And the market itself isn't much better. I'll drop you off. Oh well, we'll see you at some point, I'm not staying here.
Understood. Have yourself a good day.
Yeah, you too. We'll head off.
Did they say anything on the way on?
No. Not this time, right?
You want to wink.
Okay.
Why are you winking?
It's my thing, really, like.
What are you doing?
Take a look at lunch while you see what people
Oh, well, they kind of stop like literally outside the market. It's like a street market. A lot of, you know, shady deal. I can't really describe it. Like a fucking criminal enterprise, basically. See a lot of, you know, dodgy figures and whispering to one another. Kind of all cloaked, kind of. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of drug use in this area, probably. Probably someone kind of selling the kind of strange, like powder about red boxes. They're kind of taking them.
Talcum powder, everything.
Fuck me, yeah, it's gonna be anywhere.
Boxes of spice.
Soap powder.
Roll for gank. You guys are getting shot in the distance.
Alright.
Weapons
Cocktail.
merchants or...
There's a few. And they're selling, you know, definitely stolen weapons or crudely made swords and daggers.
I'm looking for get Yankee armor.
Alright, make an investigation check for me.
Investigation.
I will
suck at that.
assist you.
Can I assist you?
Yes. But I have a
No, you can't.
minus to all of my rolls.
Slave assist.
Hang on.
I'll guidance you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. You telling me?
I can.
What's the
So
old man
you've
like?
got that to use in the next
Like
10
me.
He's
minutes?
very quiet.
But does he seem like a nice old man?
Make an insight check.
Investigation.
That's my name then.
So 24.
He seems a withered and tired.
I think
No,
20
probably
minutes
was
enough.
probably seems like a gentle elderly man. But
What happened?
Is it going to use it in the next 10
Seven.
minutes?
Next 10 minutes. You've
I'm
got
gonna
7
use it
10
now.
page feel, so.
me and my family were trapped here many years ago.
24.
Some form of spell went awry in our town. We were trapped here.
What town? Roughly.
So who's the lady that I got? It was a human.
A human, an old human woman.
What name do you carry?
Could be Granny.
Ethel, dear.
Oh, I love her already.
She failed her first saving throw against the hit. Sure, doesn't matter, there's no ability checks. Oh, she makes a second one.
I'll keep her next to.
Oh no.
She's got a straight roll because I'll make sure that she stays next to Celban.
Well, still failed. Oh, he passes. She has 2 levels of exhaustion now.
Good boy.
I got a 23.
Oh, this isn't the didn't make a mistake.
No, 23 to investigate looking for
Oh,
weapons.
sorry. Look around. You see a few armor merchants. You see like an old brass cart with like the back open. People kind of gathered around, being handed bits of armor.
Do these look like the right types of places?
It could be if somewhere dodgy, some dodgy's being sold. It'll probably be here.
I'm gonna just silently point towards the cart.
I'm just going to say in telepathic on, I understand that I'm being an asshole and it's probably pissing you off, so apologies, but I'm probably going to try and get this old guy a cottage when we leave.
I entirely understand. That was the plan. My face is concealed because I'm shit at concealing my emotions. I am not saying anything, so that I don't mess this up for all of us.
Thank you.
I can't fight an entire city.
Yes.
As much as I may desire to.
Yes, I'm also being incognito and straps him off the neck.
Why?
What?
You're not drunk.
Too soon.
You need to say I'm not angry, not unhappy.
Oh, just don't touch any alcohol.
I mean, alcohol in a plane of finance can be a really bad idea.
You're working as a group, or are you kind of splitting off, or
I'm going to just walk up.
Staying together.
two different answers?
I mean, I'm sticking by Celban because
I'm making my 2
I-
slaves.
So I pointed to Motus to the cart,
Mhm.
and then as he goes, I walked with him.
You all approaching the car? You want me to stay?
I'm playing this body.
Yeah.
So,
What about the rest of you?
Mass of
I'll-
people
I'll-
going up at once. Probably not a good idea.
Mm.
I'll stay by
I'm just
Celban.
going to say to Neil, how much can you carry?
A little bit, sir. Not much. My arms, my bones are weak.
For the back of hold and be able to pick up. Well, I'll be alright.
Yeah, you can give it back home.
I'm going to give you my hold to work.
Oh, thank you, sir. Tied to his waist.
If I need anything, you give me.
Yes, sir. Of course. Anything you require, master.
Moving on.
So, who exactly specifically is approaching the cart?
Me, the old man, and Karo.
Right, just 3 of you.
I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, if you're saying that, I'll wait.
And the rest of you waiting as a group, or
Stay
Yeah.
looking
Yeah.
out.
so you guys been approaching this cart. And you see this shady-looking ogre. Actually, which is weird. Who was selling a few things, kind of standing there, moving crates, and then next to him, like counting some bits of paper, is a
How is that not bursting into fire?
You're thinking of trolls.
Gymnasia. It's kind of, counting some bits of paper. Kind of shakes the hand of probably like a salamander, and they kind of slurry off.
Okay.
Right.
Sound look like
Just
it's
Google
a
it.
lizard.
Kind of like basically a big snake.
I'm gonna-
stick.
Just approach one of the doors. See if I can see anything silver.
Yeah, you do see a what looks like a set of Gith'Rak armor from the back.
Is that for sale?
Everything for sale with a graven on. Scald's little fingers, like
Skull Silverfingers.
Scowled Silverfingers. C-S-C-A-L-D. And Silverfingers.
You can call me Motus.
Motus.
I would like that armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the reflection sword off. I'm willing to trade.
May I? Okay. I hold it in his hand. And drops a few times, cracks up. I can make this work, sure.
I also was wondering where you got that armor from.
That's gonna cost you extra.
That's fine. I have a particular taste, and I was looking for where I might be able to buy it. I tried the marketplace and wasn't successful.
Well, I'll tell you this for free. I ain't gonna find any of them alive.
Did something happen?
Right now, nothing's coming to mind or pocket. Throws the sword in the back. The ogre just drops the armor in front of you. And walks back.
I'm just gonna snap my fingers and start putting the old man and start putting it in the back of the
It's heavy than I thought.
I'll basically do the last of my gems, which is 300 gold worth, and be like, the information, and I can pay.
Nah, sorry mate, gold's not real.
No, not
gems
gold.
are gems. Not my thing.
What are you interested in?
Well, I've got sorted. Anything I can barter.
In the
Information is always good as well.
just get from Karo, we still have quite a bit of Tools Heris Ash if you want that.
I don't think
I will let you know. I have a grenade on me. For trade for the weapons merchant. That's what.
Are you interested in explosives?
Oh, it depends. What they like. How good are they?
Well made.
Okay. Got any to demonstrate for me?
Karo's got 3 on him.
I'm just gonna stay to sell and come over, in the top half of the
So, you begin walking over. When, as you do, stepping in front of you, you see this, what would they be? This kind of smaller, hooded Afriti. Hey, you looking for some, son?
Get out of the way now.
Oh, I don't like your attitude, I just want to talk to some dragon's dandruff. Alright.
Yeah, cheers.
Like a prick. That says this group of other Afriti all look at you. All kind of dressed. Suits. Yeah, they're kind of dressed in dark robes and all look as you walk
I
past.
walk towards.
But talk to themselves.
We're just watching Celban.
And they start walking towards Celban.
We are sticking. Well, and me and Ethel are sticking with Celban because air conditioning.
Okay.
That was a bit different to what happened.
That's very different to what happened.
I don't want to let Celban approach Motus alone. Because
Igneous is sticking with
Okay,
Celban.
so there's 2 of us then.
Okay. So the same interaction happens to you.
Yeah.
What do you have to
Outside
react?
from watching.
Your offer is kind, but it is not to my taste.
We'll look up and down. And then, yeah, the same thing happens.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
squad start walking.
I'll show him the grenade.
This is a normal grenade.
I just realised something.
Shit.
Would it just?
As it exits your area to Motus' hand, you see it warps a little bit. Roll me a D100, please, Celban.
Oh, I'm so
I'm not
sorry.
holding it.
Yeah, I just handed it to you.
I'm so
You can roll
sorry.
it instead.
Before you say
63.
You
I was going to say, before you say anything, what's the target we need to get round on it?
If the percentile is not, you can have bonus turn.
And I'm not saying that, I'm saying what range we're aiming for.
It warps a little bit, but nothing happens.
I mean, it's better than what I rolled. I rolled a 9.
Now would have been bad.
I say in the telepathic wand, this is not stable.
You feel it kind of gets a bit melting in your hand.
We can give you these. A lot of them.
Yeah.
I'll hand it to him.
Just hold it.
Be quick with it.
I'll be as quick because I want to be with her.
Explodes in your face.
You still throw me another percentile?
Sure.
Done.
90.
Alright, yeah, I can take some of these.
You might want to put that in an exclamation space.
Yeah, I've got one of them. It's in the back of his car. Someone roll me a d10, please.
Wait, Alan. 2.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say to him.
I
also,
take out my spare bag of holding, give it to you.
and that one exploded.
Alright, I'll take it. Just throws it in. Take the timer off.
Yeah.
2
I'm going to say to Motus, that will only last for a day.
Oh yeah.
Just straight up murked this dude.
I mean, it'll last for 7 days until I dispel it, but
How many did you give me?
I'm not going to risk it.
I'm giving him the bag of holding, but like it's got a grenade in it, and I said to him, we can provide more because the group has more.
I need a few more than just the one. Enough to blow up the street full of people.
Yeah.
Click is with us.
Click on the one, we'll take them out and give like
Bag of holding,
just
basically.
a part 2 bandoliers and just give
Yeah.
it to them.
There you go. Bandoliers them.
We're just gonna actually blow up part of the city.
Well,
The next day, you just hear explosion.
Just wait until we leave,
Yes.
and then BAM!
It's going to be like at least a week, probably a day, because I'll probably forget.
Just some small children skipping through the thing then.
Adam, you go first.
It's got because the extra dimensional space, when you dispel it, would it pop back to this one, or would it pop to the actual state?
No, so what happens is the bag stops ceasing to be a bag because it's an artificial infusion, and anything that was in the bag popped out next to it.
You said that shady Afriti was sort of hanging around. Perception check. I want to see what he's doing.
The episode that Erdan buys
I will assist you.
It's a fire of Freety, right?
Roll.
Have I seen any that I recognise as the one that Granite works with?
Oh,
23.
23. They are talking to a group of a shady individual and kind of gesturing towards Celban and all that. Where he kind of walks off from them. He starts walking up the street, talking to people, handing people some little pouches, and I see you and goes, "You right there? Want to pick me up?"
No thanks. I'm good for now.
No. A loss.
I will take it as a loss.
Yeah, you will. You sure? It's actually cheap for you. What does this bag in front of you?
No, I'm good.
Alright. You're all lost. Let's continue to go
But 15 minutes later, Erdan's like,
I will say in the telepathic bond, I want to not hang around here for long.
Yeah.
You don't
Why?
want any
The temptation
dragon
too
dandruff?
Dragon's dandruff.
Someone just tried to sell Erdan
It's got
drugs.
a list of drugs that's hilarious. It's on the table.
It's less than that, it's more
So the
than
information.
All I know is that down by the naval yard a few days ago, actually about 2 or 3 weeks ago, a few bodies showed up in Get Yankee. 10 of them, all various states of deadness. Most of their stuff was kind of being dropped in the sea of fire.
How long did you say?
A couple of weeks.
Time dilation.
No, not that. That was the dragon scene.
About a week ago.
About a week ago.
Is there a time relation in the...
Very noticeable. Same as like the
It's
other.
nothing like astral sleep.
No. It's not like the farewell. No, that's not going to be a major thing. It's going to be like probably a second or so.
Right.
So when enough time lights fire, it doesn't light space. I'm just trying to...
Yeah. A few of the about half the bodies have been dropped in the sea by that point. Then some thugs came across a guy and killed him. He was dumped in and they took the bodies. Well, they burned the bodies, but they took the stuff. That's got my hands on it.
Fair enough. Well, the hunt ever continues. Is there anything else that we might need to know?
Nope, I can think of.
have suggestion.
I was more replying to Adam's post.
What Lee was here?
Oh,
Oh no!
would she be with them or me never?
She's
Oh yeah, they offer the drugs to you as well. Heris, does Heris want any Dragon's Dandruff?
Well, I just speak my role, so.
Oh, it's in common.
So I go, no, thank you.
Liam vanishes for a minute. Just comes back. What?
No, that was Erdan's reaction to the.
Yeah, what?
No, when she initially disappeared.
Yeah. What in your mind? What's your issue now, Erdan?
Huh?
What's your issue this time, Erdan?
Why are you disappearing?
I've just gone to buy something interesting.
Oh boy.
Right, I'm back. Calm down. Look. Yeah, like a strange silver hooked blade. Pretty cool, right?
What is it?
I don't know, like a knife thing.
Just bought random knife.
Yeah.
In gift silver.
You don't see.
Intelligence check to see if I can. What would this be? An straight
I mean,
intelligence?
it's just like a knife. You need to make a check with like a strange kind of carved dagger.
I always say that you do like daggers.
Yeah, daggers are great.
What did you pay for that?
Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Oh, it's there.
one of us.
And the mind say to Motus, "Can we now leave?
Yes.
I believe I've pissed off the locals."
Does that mean I have to buy drugs now?
Hey, you want some drug? Oh, you.
Telepathic bond with us.
No, he just kind of walks up to you. You're about. Oh, you.
I don't mind my friend, he's a little bit tech cheap.
Nah. You look the man in that suit. Some Dragon's Dandruff, you know what I mean? You have some of it yourself. And so does your little blue friend over here. Oh yeah, he could definitely deal with it.
What's it do?
It's great. You shouldn't worry about it.
What are the effects?
Oh, nothing, don't worry. You'll live life to the fullest, feel stronger, feel a bit more charismatic.
Tech faults. What's he saying, his brain?
How far away are you guys from them? I think you don't really see it because they're like
So they are.
they're not come back to you yet. They're kind of
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm with Erdan. I didn't know that.
Is he lying?
No.
See, the issue is for him it takes quite a considerable amount to make me happy like that.
Oh, trust me, this will.
I kind of already have my own stash right now, but
You know my little sample on the house.
if I run out, I'll be right back here.
Alright. You sure I can't offer your friend there a sample either? Come on. Free of charge.
I prefer my bodyguard to be with it.
How about your little old man down there?
He's weak, you won't be able to take that.
Oh, I think you will. I'll give him some. You might give him a little boost.
He's fine.
Alright.
Thank you for the offer. If I get one low, I'll let you know.
Alright, well. Take this. And your business card. And your business card.
I take the business card. What's that?
It would say.
Oh my god, it's Manchester all over again.
It would say.
No, a drug dealer they give me his business card like 50 feet away from a cop. Like there was two police officers in a car and he just like think.
I presumed that you were telling that you actually referenced that, but I didn't realise that was actually what occurred.
I thought it was a joke. But
No,
that actually happened.
Yeah, that's happened. He said to be fair,
Where were you?
if,
About so Manchester, were you?
It would say bases, medicinal supplies.
Bases.
Bases.
no, it was, I was going to a concert, doesn't matter. But yeah, no, I'll just leave with the business card.
And bases, medicinal supplies, business card, you know, kind of shit.
Sure.
In case you ever need it.
Hooked in the armor. Do I have any drugs?
Leave the area.
So I'll say
Right, maybe
that
these guys.
because I obviously wasn't with them actually. I'll say in the mining. So what now?
Well, we should probably get some residents, or it looks like we're actually staying here. I and then go down to where the dock is.
I hate this place.
I will never ever complain about Icemouth ever again.
Every place has its flaws and its blessings.
I don't see much blessing here.
You'd never be chilly.
That's true.
I'd rather be chilly than sweltering away. Anyway, I hope the buildings at least are cooler.
Probably not.
What are the buildings made? Oh, the buildings made out of brass.
Brass, or some made of stone, kind of rocky, craggy stone. But most made of brass.
Well, did you not they were saying it was morning, so we do have time.
Yeah.
We could
Isn't
walk
this
down.
card from a flaming drug dealer?
Walk down. How far away are the docks?
Docks.
Other side of the city.
Back the way you came.
Okay, so we could stop through the.
So sorry, but the city is laid out really fucking weirdly.
It's like,
Must
it
stay
is
close to
basically,
Celban.
I'm not sure how it's laid out, it is laid out.
Zoom out. Right. Now you've got where you started, big fancy place, docks, where you are at the minute.
Oh fuck. So what do we need to do? Anything around this area? Because I don't want to come back here.
We don't know.
So we could swing by the docks on the way back up to the starting area, and then try and head into the posh area.
I mean, I'll ask Motus what information he got.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna share.
So
Doesn't sound like your gift was probably with these guys if they're alive still.
Didn't we hear that people had gone to go look
Yes.
Yeah.
and that they hadn't returned?
That
It
was
was
about
teams.
a dragon, wasn't it?
yeah,
What?
that was that dragon.
No, the Gith. The Gith sent people to go
Oh,
and
Sigrun.
look for the Sigrun, and that was thousands of years ago from them. But
That was weeks ago. No,
they said this was ages
that
and
was,
ages
that was
ago.
a week ago for them, which was probably a good couple of years. So a week basically in time for the gift in the Astral Say, been a week for them. So probably in a good few years.
Time
Well,
to
it's the other way around, isn't it?
Yep.
A week in the astral sea is not even a second on the material plane.
We spent
So
days
a
in the
week-
same-
A
Sorry,
week ago
it's
in the
basically
plane of fire would
sorry,
be
they would say it would have been
centuries.
a week on the material plane past for them.
Time dilation.
Yeah. It's
Your brain's not meant to get around.
The equivalent of a week has passed. And it's that.
Essentially, we
Yeah.
found the
Which
search
is
team, the
thousands
secret
of
search
years.
team.
Most of them have been killed.
I think all of them are dead.
They have a way of like tracking time on the plane and stuff. So
Well,
So these guys that died
We
could
need a
feasibly
way
be the
into
people
the-
Oh, yeah.
that Sigrun. Yeah. So my theory holds water.
Yeah.
a whole lava.
Yeah.
And just bought some of their own.
is that like if you keep putting that? What is it? Half that? That's cool.
So some posh person has a liking for Gith, basically.
Yeah, me.
Well, we found the search team, but that's not really going to get us any closer to getting to Sigrun, is it?
No, we need help.
Do we have any contacts here?
We have one.
We have
One, but he will try and make a deal with you at every turn about everything, and we'll probably try and get you to work in his dad's casino.
Well, we've almost blown through all of our resources. Like, I don't
Seems
have
not
money
doing
to
too well. I wonder how that casino's doing.
Probably completely as bad.
Should we?
What?
I mean,
What did I do?
Hmm?
It was my bad. What? My own things?
How could it be? She's not been to the plane of fire before.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What?
What? What did you say?
It's probably doing just as bad.
Oh, it could be Leah's bad. I didn't say I
I
didn't do
did
anything.
also hear Leah's
I
bad.
didn't hear that. But,
Why I didn't? It's canon.
I'll say. Well, he's our only real contact here in the city. It's probably our best shot of finding a way to get to Sigrun.
You got something you're willing to give up?
I have a tankard you can't get drunk from.
Look, we either
Cross that bridge when it comes to it.
probably, but We should at least investigate the possibility.
We're walking and talking, by the way, not you.
Where are you walking to?
Out of this area for starts.
Yeah, just fucking further north.
Easy enough, you need to get out this area.
Look, it's our only real link to this city. It's the only person who will probably give us information relatively freely. They may, the way they were talking up their dad, they may have connections to the higher nobility, maybe even the Sultan. It's worth investigating this possible route.
But I'm not giving up anything.
Where are the casinos in relation to?
It's a good question. I'm trying to find the frame.
Alright. Oh, it's got Warner here again.
Actually, there's some dodgy ones in this area, probably. But if you're looking for more, upmarket, fancier ones, you're probably going to want to look.
Basically, I imagined it was like
Did you tell us which fucking casino is that on?
Well, we can.
I am going to sending soon.
Yeah, I'm sure he mentioned it. It's oddly enough, it's called Inferno.
I'm going to sending soon. Hello soon. Said I evolve it here in City of Brass. Would like to meet up again and chat about a few things. Where can we meet?
Yeah.
Pretty good. Let's send them a campaign. Look at that, that's weird. 2 13s.
How does Soon reply?
Erdan, friend Erdan. Come to Casino Inferno. In Foundry. Bring everyone. Be safe. See you soon. Soon.
What's it called? The
Inferno.
Where's the foundry?
Foundry.
Is
Up
it-
near the arches.
Oh damn it!
Foundry
It's at
is
the very top.
right there. You drove past it on the way here.
Well, we'll just start going.
You're gonna walk there?
Do I see a fucking cab? And
Yeah,
people
you
have
can
money?
pay
The people have money.
Roll 2d20s.
So,
10 or above. It's the same detective drivers.
Good Christ.
12 and a 16.
Oh jeez.
It's 2 of them just sitting there.
But it's like unique things in the Garrett's by Beholden. There's 60% towards Eris. There's the 25k diamond,
No.
or there's a chunk of rock from a Tinzo ship.
That's actually pretty good. Or anyone got gems?
I have gems.
No.
all mine are Erdan.
I gave mine away to the other people.
I think
I have more 500 GP gems.
I've got.
You might want to fucking.
I have 1 diamond worth 500 and 2 100 gold
If you got
diamonds.
if you got anything that is gems and not diamonds,
I've got a bunch
I
of
have
common
gems.
magic items.
I have a pearl.
I've just got a whole bunch of common magic items which I can make.
anything
Trade
to
away.
like spruce up.
Are there any gems in the
I've got some like rubies and stuff, but I.
Can you please pay?
Fine.
Do
You owe me
rubies-
something.
Do rubies count?
How about this?
This is why you brought me to pay and get you places. I mean, I think
How
you
about
should
this?
use me sometime. I don't
How
feel
about
like a
this?
person anymore.
If you can pay for us one time, get out of 3, you don't need to go shopping.
Oh, how many times can I pay? I'll pay for everything. I'll burn the place down if you need me to.
The place is already on fire.
I'll freeze the place if you need me to.
Not that. We're not at that point yet.
Okay, what's if you are?
Just pay and I will give
Hey,
you.
you too. He is like, it's like throws a bunch of gems at them. Take you to where we are?
Foundry.
Foundry.
Casino Inferno.
The Casino Inferno. I can't look at each other. Alright, down in. It's weird to keep running into people. I'm
It
bizarre.
is a bit strange.
Yeah.
Don't you travel across the entire city?
Yeah, I know, it's mad.
How many fairs have you taken since we last met,
One.
man?
They came up the road.
Oh.
Are they following us?
Did you ask them that?
Yes.
No.
No, we're just happy to see friendly faces.
Ooh. 21. you know, have you ever seen this episode of The Simpsons with the hot dog sellers following Homer Simpson?
Yeah. So,
Just everywhere he goes.
I think at this point when you're on the taxi, it's going to be your 3rd hour here. And then by the time you get to the your 4th hour, you're going to need, let's do one save first.
How's the old man home?
He's fine, you power through. The woman is not too much.
Power.
I guess the woman will be next to me.
The
again.
old man got
He will be
stamina.
there.
Not gonna be good.
She passes this time?
Choice, yeah, pass.
Can't save?
Oh.
Ooh, girl.
I'm gonna ask Erdan because we're not in the same car, are we?
We were.
Oh, can you make sure she doesn't die? It'd be annoying to have bought her and then to have her keel over before we.
I won't perish, I promise. Oh, just some water, please.
I'll. Celban, thank you.
Thank you, kind centaur. Thank you, kind horse.
I am not a horse.
Stop the neck on my out.
Why not just change?
It's along. Get stuck in the door. Oh, my face!
Pulled back.
God, it's awful.
I
Kick
think
nails and then she's like up like a kite and then
It's a 16 on con for Igneous.
16, pass.
9, hang on. 26.
DC's 8.
I like quadrupled the fucking
Five,
skull.
there's that one. Oh, yeah.
Double.
That's
I
now
need
number
16,
3.
24.
And
I
then
thought
you
it started at 5.
Little.
5, yeah, 6, 7, 6. 5, that was
Next
seven.
hour.
Sorry.
I beat the DC by 4 times.
19. And just to cards on
7.
the table.
That's what I was asking.
Sure.
Talbot wand is only going to
Because the
last.
first one was 5.
I do have 9 hours, so most of the dead.
Okay.
So how many hours has it been?
It's going to be hour number 4 by the time you get off this.
So we've still got 5 hours.
We can always travel back home if we need to.
We should recast it here.
So I extended the spell to make it last 9 hours.
So, you begin travelling, and this time you enter this region, the Foundry. The Foundry. Full of very affluent buildings, large bazaars, marketplaces, these fancy looking buildings, look like hotels, where there's kind of like, cloth and silk linings in the middle. Very similar to kind of the more fancy areas of Zakima you were in Trinity Coast. Huge buildings, fountains, kind of with water coming out of them. People just kind of walking the streets freely, very elegantly dressed, several guards up and down, loads of cars going back and forward. After a while, you see a few of the kind of casino buildings. Large buildings, flashy signs made of flames, a few different names. One's called the Devil's Den.
I hate Vegas.
And then there's probably another one called the Lucky. What would I call it? Nah, the Lucky Loser. Eventually, at the end of like this long strip of buildings, you see another one. What would it look like?
So it's got like you see in Vegas like the Bellagio. It's got like the big fountains on the front. You see like an actual lava fountain.
Yeah.
With lots of little creeds and imps and fire creatures all around this fountain.
Mhm.
You'd see what looks like a volcano, but it's just like a themed volcano. So it's not an actual volcano. It's in a little city. Would it be a volcano?
Not in the city, but there are volcanoes here within that.
So it's got like the sort of volcano front. It's like a big hotel.
Yeah.
But the front is just like a big courtyard with these long fountains. That you see soon just running around trying to clear off the imps and because they keep getting attracted by the lava. And he's like running, like shooting them away.
As you arrive and you step out these
It's like chasing
cars,
seagulls
I
away.
didn't know concert movie. It will be the forefront.
That's better.
I'll do that.
Old lady, pass. passes. Old man passes. Leah, yeah. So Leah did fail one before. She was a bit warm, a bit toasty.
This is one more.
There's only basically a step off and arrive outside.
Yeah. That got pretty low. 24.
Just a pass.
16.
Pass.
16.
Pass.
25.
13.
19.
Pass. Everyone passes. You step out, and you see soon chasing off some of his imps as this kind of large, volcano-styled casino tower before you. I think we'll wrap up there. Pick up next week. Yes.
This room feels good for being in the plane of fire.
Very
Because it's so warm right now, and I'm just.
Are you guys warm? I'm gonna put another layer on them.
You're psychic.
What?
Actually, why am I wearing a jumper?
It's pretty white.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Really cold.
I'm finishing now.
Tomorrow's going to be hot. Like really warm tomorrow.
I don't want to know what have you done.
Another 20.
You need to go to the casino. You both need to go to the casino. It's gonna be great fun.
Bet against yourself.
Karo's gonna roll this. Actually,
Roll low.
Blackjack, I think. Yeah, blackjack's
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time when we sit down. Bye.
Bye.